we're going to get into it today. Yep. Bloodstock 610. LAV. He don't want this month. I hit Paulie up in the inbox a few times. Just pause the 0218. What's going on? No, they don't. Guerrero Shelley, what's going on? SB Silverboy. Will Mello. What's up? $512 boxing, aka Big Texas, my brother. Jazz musician, what's going on? Lay low. Bernard Thomas, Jesse R. Haney went in and still getting the hate. But Paulie, he's gonna get this work. And Paulie knows boxing. He knows boxing. Big Cup of Joe, what's good, brother? He knows boxing. Miles Austin, what's going on? We're going to debunk a few things that Paulie said today. He's emotionally invested. As he said, 81st Street, One King was on. When he called me out, right? He says he's not emotionally invested. But you are. Because he says a few things that we're going to address that I'm emotionally invested. El Rivy, hip-hop poet, what's going on? I'm going to prove to y'all he's emotionally invested. Texas, what's going on? And he knows better than that. Because he knows boxing. The moment Devin Haney made those comments is the moment Paulie Malignaggi had Devin Haney on his radar. Let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest, because I am. Then he said, I'm going to tell the facts, unlike Blue Blood. Okay. Let's tell the facts then. TR, light skin been there. Ernie V, what's going on? That's what he said. Right? He said a few things we're going to address here don't make sense. Eagle fan 18, my brother. Let's rent you up. Smash the like button, people. They're not going to send out my notification. Boss Red 357. What's good, great brother? Bloodshot 610. He gonna get this word. Dylan Williams, what's going on? I left him a message on his page, and I inboxed him on Instagram. No hard feelings. Nothing personal. Classy man, what's going on? Yeah, they're not going to send it out. Kyle Frederick, what's going on? Then he goes on to say, oh, he's watching for sure. He didn't want to admit that he watched. Sean Terrence, Teddy G, Michael Perkins, what's going on? That's the problem with us, right? We don't want to admit that we watching. It's boxing. I watch Paulie's channel. Paulie watched my channel. He don't want to admit it, though. He said somebody sent him the video of me talking. So that's the problem, right? We're a boxing community. It's a small boxing community, right? It's okay to say I watch Blue Blood. Brooklyn Kenny, what's going on, great brother? I tell you I watch Paulie. I watch Paulie. I like Paulie Malignaggi. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. Gertz, Jorge Caraballo, what's going on? I'm going to call a spade a spade. Joshua Ben Sira, what's going on? Right? I'm going to be honest. Disrespectful 135, what's going on? Paul Bunyan, what's going on? Corey Yellman Jackson, my brother. That's what I'm going to do. Now, Paulie knows that he watched me, and that's cool. I watch Paulie. I like Paulie. He has great takes on certain things. He knows the sport of boxing. Didn't take anything away from him. Ohio Style Lyric 513, my brother, what's going on? When it comes to Paulie and this situation with Devin, it's personal and it's emotional. That's the difference. And he don't want to admit it, but that's cool. I'm going to prove to y'all that that's the case. Retro Rob TV, Felix 1800M, what's going on? You understand? Jaquan Pickett, peace be free, what's going on? I need y'all to get the likes up. 281 people here. We should have 281 likes. Jesus Castro, what's going on? Drop $1 in super chat. Refresh the super chat. Donate to the super chat for the people that can't. Q Lee, what's going on? Keonta Verge, what's going on? Yeah, Bloodshot 610. That's what makes it worse because he knows. See, what Paulie is doing, right, is playing to the people that may not remember. Molly the Pugilist, what's going on? Richard Russell, what's going on? Or maybe simply just not pay attention. That's what he's doing. Andy Galindo, what's going on? So it sounds good when he says the cheat code was going on. Oh, it had nothing to do with this, had nothing to do with that. But then listen to what he says. He says he tried to ignore the question when it was brought up to him. Anthony 626 was good. He said, I tried to ignore it, but the reporter nudged me and pushed me in that direction. Shot _ 064, what's going on? 400, what's going on? Right? He said the reporter nudged him in that direction, and he went in. And then he started to talk about Eastern Europeans running the sport of boxing. But he's talking about, he don't know where the race came from. So when I said that, right, when I'm talking about what I'm talking about, it's in response to what Paulie's talking about. Jamel Parker, Jerry ABC 2000, Drew Blue, what's going on? I'm Met, what's going on? I'm responding to what Paulie said in the interview, Just Being E, what's going on? When he said Eastern Europeans run the sport of boxing. That's a lie. Now, if he says, Timothy Abrams, what's going on? That I'm making it up in this race thing, I'm making it up. So why did you say Eastern Europeans run the sport of boxing? 80, what's going on? When you clearly know that's not the truth. Paulie, Texas, CB, what's going on? Give me per division, free one, Big Tom, what's going on? Give me per division the Eastern Europeans that run the sport of boxing. Go ahead, I'll wait. Because Northside D Nice, what's going on? Isidris Bermudez, Jim McMillan, what's going on? Now you look at this. Triple G is 1-2 against Canelo. He ain't running nothing. Q Lee, what's going on? He's 1-2 against Canelo. He ain't running nothing. Mr. Stranger, what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna help y'all out now. So when he said the whole race thing is made up, sincerely, what's going on? The cheat code, what's going on? No, I didn't make that up. Big Steph, what's going on? QY Dub Network, what's going on? Jermaine Rose, brother in the super chat. He said, Paulie's a veteran. He gonna school you, LOL, Blue. Yeah, I hope so. Send him, tell him to come on over. Kenny, what's going on? I'm a glutton for punishment. Kim Ferrison, what's going on? So now, he said Eastern Europeans run the sport of boxing. That's what he said. Luther Sims Jr., what's going on? And he says everybody has their turns. Serenity, what's going on? Brian Chanel Jr., what's going on? Luther Sims Jr., what's going on? He said everybody in the sport of boxing have their turn in the sport. He says there's nothing wrong with that. At one point in time, the white boxers ran the sport. Then it was the African Americans. Now Eastern Europeans. That's what he said. Chris, what's going on? In response to Devin Haney saying he would never let a white boy beat him. Joshua Vasquez, what's going on? Chris, what's going on? Kenny, what's going on? Ohio Style Lyric 513. Brian Branch, what's going on? Rocco Sage, what's going on? 912 Thorough A Whipping, what's going on? Okay. Morpheus Rain, what's going on? Laylo, what's going on? Tall Boy Slim, what's going on? So now, let's just look at the Eastern European fighters that, quote unquote, run the sport of boxing. Gennady Golovkin, he's 1-2 against Canelo in his biggest fights. Lord Sweat Real, what's going on? Now, Tip O'Malley, Chris Hughes, what's going on? Now, you can make a case that, oh, well, I thought Gennady won this fight or that fight. The point is, the fact of the matter is this, right? Michael, what's going on? The point of the matter is this, right? Is that even if you say you thought, I think Canelo won this one, I think the fight was that close that you really can't make a distinction. Joshua Ben Siro, what's going on? Rashad Livingston, Chris Hughes, what's going on? This is a very close fight. So he didn't dominate anything. Did he? Jamel Parker, what's going on? No, he didn't. Okay? So he's 1-2 against Canelo. Let's just be clear. Canelo, Teddy G, what's going on? He won the second fight, I thought, and he won the third fight. He's 1-2. Now you can make a case that he's actually 0-3. Now you can make a case that, well, I thought he won 88 Sports, so DJ Black Charm Chucky, what's going on? Jermaine Rose back in Super Dad. Paulie ahead of you. He's not gonna come down to your level. Jermaine Rose, goodbye. Deuces. Get out of here, man. Sincerely, what's going on? So now, right, we have 475 people. We should have 475 likes. So now, Eric Moreau, what's going on? So now, he's actually 0-3. He has a draw and 2 losses. Big Money Walt Daddy Ice, what's going on? Nonetheless, right, he says Paulie is not going to stoop down to my level, but he's talking about me in his video. Silly rabbit, tricky for kids. Bruce Davis, what's going on? So anyway, right, and I know Paulie, and I like Paulie. Mr. Strange, what's going on? But I'm going to tell the truth. Leo GT, multimedia artist, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I appreciate Paulie for providing so much media coverage of the Haney team, making the stock go up. Don't agree with Paulie's stance, though. Oh, facts. Boxing Dad, what's going on? Mustafa Malik, Kevin H, what's going on? Now, Adam Quintos, what's going on? So he's actually 0-3. Now you look at Lomachenko. He lost to Orlando Salido, who was a journeyman world champion. The truth of the matter is, like Paulie said, if you want to tell the truth and the facts, AJ64, what's going on? Orlando Salido in his first 15 fights as a professional was knocked out 5 times. 88 Sports Talk, what's going on? Let's be real. We want to call spades spades, right? He lost his fight to Orlando Salido. Ahmad is Ahmad, what's going on? And let's call a spade, since we want to talk about age and inexperience. Lomachenko is 26 years of age. Everybody brags about his record as the amateurs. He's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. Okay, you talked about how he was successful being a 3-division world champion, the fastest male to be a 3-division world champion, and how that'll never be broken or tied. Okay, you said that'll never be broken or tied. So you glorified him, his early career, his wins in such a short time. So that means you got to give him, when you give him credit for the victories, you got to give him credit for the losses. He lost to Orlando Salido, who had 5 knockout losses in his first 15 fights. If Devin Haney, at 21 years old, had lost to Salido, everybody will be talking about how Devin Haney wasn't ready and probably overrated. But everybody gives Lomachenko a pass for losing to Salido and never rematching that man and getting the victory. Warren Smith, what's going on? But the truth of the matter is, in Salido's first 15 fights, he got knocked out 5 times. Reginald Fields, what's going on? That's who Lomachenko, the great Lomachenko, lost to. Okay, Crypto Bug, what's going on? Then we talk about Lomachenko losing to Teofimo Lopez, who had 1 title fight, right? He had 1 title fight, only 15 fights in total at 23 years of age. And he lost the first 7 rounds, 6 easy. Cookies, what's going on? Ozbox and Deuce Deuce, what's going on? To Teofimo Lopez. Huh? You're going to get this work. You're going to get this work, Paulie. He lost the first 6, 7 rounds to Salido. Huh? Montez Burton, what's going on? I mean, to Teofimo Lopez, 23 years of age, 15 fights as a professional, 1 title fight. That's who he lost to. There was no debate, no controversy. Fight Sports Talk was good. There was no controversy in that Teofimo Lopez fight. He lost. So how's he running boxing? He's not. Okay. Now I'll give it to Tyson Fury. Smith and Enterprise, what's going on? Glory Universe Media, what's going on? Yeah, he's going to get this work. I'll give it to Tyson Fury. And I'll give it to Alexander Usyk. And Dimitri Bivol is doing his thing. Right? But you have 3 guys. So how could they possibly be running the sport of boxing? Professor X, what's going on? And the reason that I brought up that race in the first place, OMG Beast, what's going on? Because you brought it up, Paulie. You said Eastern Europeans run the sport of boxing. And that's a false narrative. Omar Muhammad, what's going on? So you have 3 guys. But what about, there's 2 guys. Deontay Wilder successfully defended his title 10 times, knocked out every opponent he ever faced, the biggest puncher in the history of the sport of boxing. Anthony Joshua was a 2-time unified heavyweight world champion. Now, he's not an African-American, but he's a black athlete out of Africa. And he represents that. Got it tattooed on his shoulder. Right? AZAP 718. What's going on? Okay. So that's 2 dudes in his own division to his 1. Okay. 504 top level. What's going on? Let's talk about Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Tank Davis. Huh? Y'all hearing what I'm telling you? So I'm asking, how could they possibly be running the sport of boxing? Why would you say they running the sport of boxing? Oh, yeah, you're going to get this work. You're going to get this work, Paulie. Then he started off, he said, I heard what Blue said. And just call me Blue, Paulie. He said, I heard what Blue said about, just call me Blue. 225 boxing talk percent. What's going on? I heard what Blue said about Loma not wanting to fight him. He fought Luke Campbell. I ain't say Luke Campbell wasn't a good fighter. He said Luke Campbell's a better. Luke Campbell lost to Jorge Linares, bruh. He lost to Nima Marie. Peace and blessings, Queen. He lost. Luke Campbell lost to Jorge Linares. Michael Vieira, what's going on? He lost. He said Luke Campbell's better than anybody. Now, he ain't better than Linares because he lost to Linares. Then you try to water down Jorge Linares when Devin Haney fought. Oh, he was a shell of himself. He was nowhere near the same guy. Marcus Lestrap, my brother, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue, salute to you, King. He said he was nowhere near. Well, guess what? Devin Haney is 11 years younger than Lomachenko, bruh. So he was a kid fighting a vet who's a possible Hall of Famer in Jorge Linares. H-Town 713, AMGB, AMG2, what's going on? PJ Closet, what's going on? So Devin Haney's 11 years younger than Lomachenko, brother. Yeah, that was a step-up fight. And then he said this is how you know it's personal. So then he goes on to say this, let's debunk this lie. Because he said that Lomachenko wanted to sit on the shelf and rest his shoulder after the Luke Campbell fight in response to me. Okay? He said, Blue, he personally talked to me. Okay? S.O. Tariq 203, my brother. What's good with you, King? Okay? He personally said, oh, Blue, I heard what he said about Lomachenko and not wanting to fight him because August, so on and so forth. He gave the time frame. Hey, man, we got 700 people here and 200 likes. Including Paulie here. I know you here. And salute to you, Paulie. I like you. New York through and through. But you got to get this work. You know how we do. If we stand in front of the bodega talking this boxing, you got to get this work. Switch Flip Jones, what's going on? Dre, what's going on? You got to get this work. So, smash that like button. Smash the like button. Ain't no way we got 783 people here and 350 likes. Donate $1 to Super Chat. Refresh the Super Chat. T. Scott, Rod Neal, what's going on? So now check this out. He said that Lomachenko, after he beat Luke Campbell, had a shoulder injury. After the fight, he said he wanted to stay active. Hold on, y'all ain't hear me. Hold up. After the fight, Lomachenko said he wanted to stay active. He didn't want to stay inactive and wait for so long for he fought Luke Campbell in August. Teofimo Lopez fought Richard Coleman in December. He said he didn't want to sit on the shelf inactive for that long because the winner of that fight is not going to be ready to fight until at least March or April. Oh, y'all not hearing me. He said he didn't want to stay inactive. He never got no shoulder surgery, bruh. He ain't never get no shoulder surgery. So if he ain't never got no shoulder surgery, now he got the, you ain't give Manny Pacquiao no pass for when he said he wanted the salt water to heal his shoulder. When he fought Floyd, you ain't give Manny Pacquiao no pass. Actually, you jumped on Manny Pacquiao. Zilly Nation, D-Fresh 94, what's going on? OMG Beats, what's going on? Craft Legend, what's going on? You said that Manny Pacquiao was making up excuses for his loss. When Manny Pacquiao said the water going to heal his shoulder and he's going to swim in the ocean. Huh? Sun G85, what's going on? Now you giving Lomachenko a pass for saying that he wanted his shoulder to just rest up and heal. A rotator cuff? Come on, brother. My brother in the building, Act Reacher. Go subscribe to my brother Jab Jamboree. What's good, Act? Unstoppable 35, what's going on? So you got such a bad shoulder that requires surgery. I'm just going to sit this one out. Serenity, get him out of here. Deuces. He ain't worked nobody. Tell him to come over here. I got nothing but time. You a cheerleader. I see you got your pom-poms out. William Wall, what's going on? So now he said, oh, he going to sit it out. He going to sit and wait it out. And let the shoulder heal when it come to Devin Haney. But he just said he wanted a tune-up, stay busy fight. He said Devin Haney was too green. He said he wasn't ready. He said he was inexperienced. So go ahead and then spank him then. That's what he said. That's what he said. How about this, Paulie? Check me out. How about on my brother Champ's side channel, press 1. when the brother Bill Haney, father, trainer, manager, CEO of DHP, Devin Haney Promotion, when Bill Haney, Eddie Hearn, matchroom CEO and promoter, Bob Arum, legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO, okay, Samuel Yemiez's brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. He said, tell Paulie to respond in the chat. Tell him. Tell him. Everybody, what's going on? Right? Bill Haney, Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, they sitting on the panel. Let me get my shoulders loose. They sitting on the panel. Bob Arum, Bill Haney, Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is promoting Luke Campbell. They say that Bob Arum, hey man. Now, mind you, Paulie said this. Let's play what he said. Let's go to the videotape. Uh-oh, Paulie, I do this, bro. Paulie, I do this, bro. And you know I'm from New York. You know I'm from New York, Paulie. Paulie, you know I'm from New York. Hey, we could debate this at the bodega. Let's have at it, Paulie. But you got to get this work great, brother. You got to. We can do it at the bodega. I think it's a 3-minute mark. Give me 1 second. Let me find them all.
But the fact that he's fighting guys like that, I wouldn't have had a problem with that.
Hold on. Let me find it. Oh, yeah, we're going to do this. AK Crowder, what's going on? Get them likes up. I want y'all to hear him say he's going to have to roast Devin Haney.
Teams in front of him who's working hard and all that other stuff. As a matter of fact, when I gave the response to that question, remember, I tried to kind of brush it off, but the reporter kind of nudged me a little bit, and so I gave a further opinion, which ended up creating a lot of controversy. Regardless, that's not what this video is about. This video is about, I'm probably going to have to now roast Devin Haney, because now I got to give it to you straight. The straight way that I kind of had always avoided.
So he said he's going to have to roast Devin Haney, right? That's what he said. Cool. And he included me in this roast. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find this certain spot. Hold on. Watch it now. I want y'all to listen.
We'll start with
smash the like button.
I mean, Linares, we're talking about, that was your most notable opponent, Jorge Linares, and, I've seen that guy, somebody sent me a video from this guy, Blue Blood, and he was talking about how Lomachenko beat Luke Campbell for the WBC title, and then he could have fought Haney in that moment after that, because he had some time in between while Teofimo Lopez.
Now you heard him call me out, right? Okay. Y'all heard it, right?
Was fighting before the unification or something to that effect. Guys, this guy, I saw the video from that guy Blue Blood, by the way. Unlike him, I'm going to actually speak all facts, okay? I don't know where he got the...
No, he said, unlike him, I'm going to speak all facts, right? So I'm not speaking facts, but we're going to work.
The white people in other sports. I never even talked about other sports. So I don't know where he got that one.
I was referring to other sports. He said that he don't know where I got it from, right? I was referring to, I opportunity. If he said he listened, so I was referring to opportunity. Okay, Lucky Showtime, what's going on? T9 Box Class, what's going on? So what I said in the video is I was referring to opportunity, right? So he said that in the beginning of time in the sport of boxing, okay, he said in the beginning of time in the sport of boxing, he said his 25-11, what's going on? He said that the Caucasian fighters was running the sport of boxing in the beginning of time. T Hunt, what's going on? Now pay attention. So I said they was running the sport of boxing in the beginning of time because there was no opportunity for the African American fighters to compete with the Caucasian fighters at that time. So I referred to other sports like baseball, right? Okay, there was no. They had different leagues. The African American baseball players couldn't compete in the major leagues. So I'm saying, yes, they was running the sport, but it was no competition because there was nobody to compete with. TR, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I love you, Blue. Hope your iron lists out. Paulie gets a pass in the hood. He is the historian. No, Paulie is a historian. He knows the sport of boxing. He knows what he's talking about. I don't have no personal gripe with Paulie. He just got to get this work when we speak in facts. That's all. So when he says that he don't know where I got it from him saying that everybody gets a turn in the sport of boxing. He said that Eastern Europeans are running the sport of boxing, and he was referring to William Ward. Let me rent you up. He was referring to Devin Haney's comments when Fabian Terry was going on. When Devin Haney said he'd never let a white boy beat him. Right, so he said there's no problem with the Eastern Europeans running the sport of boxing. Okay, they wasn't, and they not running the sport of boxing. You feel what I'm trying to tell y'all? So he was incorrect, pushing a false narrative that Eastern Europeans are running the sport of boxing. Just like he tried to say that Gennady Golovkin is in the same conversation as the biggest punchers in the sport of boxing history, like Deontay Wilder, George Foreman, Julian Jackson, Ernie Shavers, and Mike Tyson. No, he ain't in that conversation, Paulie. You tried to throw him in that conversation. Ray Bernard, brother in super chat. Paulie got your number, Blue. Paulie is right, Blue. Okay, yeah, no problem, brother. Cedric Trailer, what's going on? And keep donating and supporting the channel. We appreciate you. So that's where I got it from.
This guy, I saw the video from that guy, Blue Blood, by the way. Unlike him, I'm going to actually speak all facts, okay? I don't know where he got the white people in other sports. I never even talked about other sports. I don't know where he got that one. That one's white, where white and black people are involved in football, hockey, and baseball. He got into a whole rant about that, which I never even talked about other sports and the race issue. And
I didn't say he talked about other sports.
That one, I don't know where he pulled that one right out of his ass. But he's also making up the fact that,
Yeah, Boss Red 357. He's Italian from New York. That's how they talk. That guy. That's how Italians here in New York talk. I know what he mean.
Lomachenko could have fought Haney after the Campbell fight because he had some time. Obviously, recently you guys saw that Lomachenko had shoulder surgery. This is a shoulder injury that he's had for a while. So after he beat Luke Campbell, instead of fighting...
If he had the shoulder injury, hold on. See, this is where we get the work in, bro. Hey, man, I'm going to show y'all how we do this, son. You understand me? I'm going to show you how we do this. Check him out now. Pay attention to what he said.
Fight because he had some time. Obviously, recently you guys saw the Lomachenko.
Now, didn't he just tell you how Luke Campbell was such a good fighter? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1 minute. Hold up, wait a minute. You just told us how good Luke Campbell of a fighter was. We got 1,100 people here and 600 likes. That means we got over 500 people, including Paulie, in here moonlighting. Hit the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes up. There's no way we got 1,100 people here and 600 likes. Julie, what's going on? Oh, Hurt Business TV. What's going on? He gonna get this work. Didn't he just tell you how good Luke Campbell was? Right? He just went on the rant like he said I did. Didn't he just go on the rant and tell you how good Luke Campbell was? Okay.
Had shoulder surgery. This is a shoulder injury that he's had for a while. So after he beat Luke Campbell, instead of fighting...
So this is a shoulder injury he had for a while. That means he had the shoulder injury before he fought Luke Campbell, huh, Dev? I got you. That means he had the shoulder injury before he fought Luke Campbell, right? And Luke Campbell is a better fighter than Devin Haney, right? So why didn't you pick up the Devin Haney fight with the shoulder injury if you was confident that you could beat Luke Campbell, who you just said is a better fighter than Devin Haney? Then why didn't you want to fight Devin Haney with the injured shoulder? Since this was a shoulder injury that you had for a very long time. But now when it came to Dev, you needed rest. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho. Richard D. Brother Super Chat Blue. Do you know any good soul food in Jersey? Man, I got to think about it because Kurt has told me. So he said this is a shoulder injury he had for a while, but he didn't mind going into a fight with Luke Campbell, who you just raved about and said he was good. You just raved and told us how good he was. And he fought Luke Campbell with a shoulder injury. Then you talked about how not good Devin Haney was. He was too green. He was too young. And after the fight, Lomachenko said he wanted to have a stay busy tune-up fight. So if Devin Haney was green, inexperienced, and not ready, well, he qualified as a tune-up. Paulie, Derrick James, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. Adrian Broner, taking his girl really hurt that boy. His interviews, the reason the universe made that happen. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's personal. Ray Bernard, brother in super chat, Blue paying attention is free listening to Paulie clearly. He said, Blue, paying attention is free. Listen to Paulie clearly. I did listen to him clearly, brother. Are you paying attention? What are you talking about? He just said that he had a shoulder injury. Let me play it for you again. Maybe you didn't understand. Maybe you can't pay attention. Huh? Arcady, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. Loma ducked Haney, and that's why they gave Loma that franchise belt. Why does Paulie and Max Kellerman try to discredit the young black champion and give credit to Loma where it isn't due? This is a fact. This is why we going in. Oh, they gonna get this word. Bigger Kill 76, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, drop them jewels on him. Oh, for sure, he gonna get this word. Paul Murphy, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. My guy Blue, what up? Been a minute, but the grind don't stop, G. Keep it up, fam. One love. Salute to you, King 1000. So now, the brother said, Blue, you didn't listen. I didn't listen to what? Brother,
Any other sport.
paying attention is free.
He pulled that one right out of his ass.
Titan Scott, blessings, Queen. How you doing today?
Also
Maya Egypt, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today?
You know, Lomachenko could have fought Haney after the Campbell fight because he had some time. Obviously, recently you guys saw that Lomachenko had the shoulder surgery. This is a shoulder injury that he's had for a while.
This is a shoulder injury he's had for a while, meaning that he had the shoulder injury before the Luke Campbell fight. So after the Luke Campbell fight, listen to what Paulie says.
After he beat Luke Campbell, instead of fighting right away, he was hoping that the shoulder inflammation and damage may quell a little bit if he rested the shoulder. So no, he couldn't have fought Devin Haney right after he beat Luke Campbell because he was trying to rest in between fights, hoping that the shoulder would heal or do itself well, and he wouldn't need the eventual surgery that he ended up having to get later on.
So let me get this straight. I'm gonna start laughing like that boy Kurt Jackson, aka 50 Cent, aka Boo Boo. Hey, listen. He just said the shoulder injury was something he had for a while. So he couldn't go right into a fight with Devin Haney, right? Because the shoulder injury was there for a while, right? And he was hoping to sit and rest, not stay active. But he said he never stopped training, though. Anwar Willis, what's going on? Tony Cricko, what's going on? My brother Cali Enigma here. Go subscribe to my brother Cali Enigma. My brother Cali, what's good, Cali? So he just said that he had to let the shoulder rest. But in the meantime, Lomachenko said he never stopped training. So how did he give the shoulder a rest? Latrell Matthews, what's going on? How do you know he said that, Blue? Because in the lead up to Teofimo Lopez fight, which he didn't have the shoulder surgery in between the Luke Campbell and Teofimo Lopez fight. So if you're gonna sit on the shelf for 7 months, why not have the shoulder surgery in between that time? Because Glove Up Boxing and More, my brother Coach in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Glove Up Boxing and More, my brother Coach. Now watch this now. Pay attention now. I want you guys to pay very, very close attention. If I am going to sit on the shelf from August till April, why wouldn't I have the shoulder surgery in between that time since I ain't gonna do nothing anyway? Because I know I'm going to fight the winner of that fight, and they're going to wait for me, and I'm the big dog on the block. So why can't I have the shoulder surgery, even if that means me fighting him in May? Because I know at least from August to April, I'm not going to be active. Blackwater Boxing brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue. I thought Teofimo Lopez put this Lomachenko nonsense to bed. How many times does he need to lose before we hear the end of it? Oh, you ain't never going to hear the end of it. Oh, they're going to get this work, Jab. My brother Act Reacher, Cali, they're going to get this work. So why not get the shoulder surgery in between that time if you know you ain't going to do nothing anyway? Oh, so you don't get the shoulder injury. You have a major shoulder injury that you said you had before the Luke Campbell fight. But you was that cocky and confident that you thought you could go in the Teofimo Lopez fight and beat Teofimo Lopez with a shoulder injury. And then so when you lose, you had a built-in excuse that the world was going to use for you losing to Teofimo Lopez. But Paulie, did you give Manny Pacquiao the same courtesy? Did you extend the same courtesy olive branch to Manny Pacquiao? When he said it? Oh, no, Paulie, you said Manny was making up excuses. He just simply lost to Floyd. But you said it's not personal, though. San Diego greatest rapper, what's going on? You said it's not personal with you and Dev. Oh. Watch this now. And I'm going to show you it's personal. Because in the same very interview, he says he stopped the issue when him and Devin Haney came in because Devin Haney was essentially, let me tell y'all what he's saying, that Devin Haney came in confident. Because he said that Devin Haney was downplaying the other champions when he was a young kid, calling these fighters out, boasting and bragging, saying that he could beat these fighters, bragging about his Mickey Mouse belt. That's what he said. KBM, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I hope you give Atlas that work too for that BS he said about Wilder recently. I didn't see that. I got to go check it out then. Ray Bernard, brother in the Super Chat. Question, Blue. Was Devin Lomachenko's mandatory? Give me the word. Yeah, he was his mandatory. Will North America Group. What's going on? Let me prove it to you. Now, watch this now. See, this is what I do, people. AM Sports Media, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Paulie issue is with Dev claiming to be a champion. The way described Devin, he must not consider himself to be a champion, consider he was never unified, linear, or the best fighter in his division. Yeah, but that's personal, though. AM Sports Media dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. That's personal with that man because that man is a champion. So let me ask you a question. Did Paulie Malignaggi not consider Jamal Charlo a champion? Because Jamal Charlo received his WBC belt in the same manner that Devin Haney received his. So is Jamal Charlo not a WBC champion? Somebody tell me now. Huh? Is Jamal Charlo not a WBC champion? Part twice, Static Shock. What's going on? Is he? Bay Area business. Brother in the Super Chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. Keep putting it in the dirt. Oh, for sure. King J, WBC never mandated the fight. Let me tell you why, King J. See, this is why I say pay attention to what your boy Blue is telling you. I'm going to tell you why they never mandated it. Anwar Willis, what's going on? I'm going to tell you, Ronnie Shields, what's going on? El Rivy, Mike C, what's going on? I'm going to tell you why they never mandated it. Because before he even fought Luke Campbell. Watch me work now. Go to my brother Champ's side. Press 1. He has the interview with with Bill Haney, Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, sitting on the podium, and Bill and Bob is saying to him, if Luke Campbell loses, this is a press conference for Luke Campbell Lomachenko. Uh-oh. I do this, people. I do this. Y'all gonna listen to me one day. So they sitting on the podium for the press conference. Luke Campbell Lomachenko, Bama Jeff 79. What's going on? This is Fight Week press conference, right? And Bill and Eddie, they say, if Lomachenko beats Luke Campbell, are you going to give Devin Haney the mandatory the opportunity to fight Lomachenko? Huh? Billy Ray, 54-17. Ray Bernard, brother Super Chat, you got to win the final elimination for Mando. LOL, stop it. You stop it. Get him out of here. So now check this out. Your boy Blue do this. Bob Arum says, no, we ain't giving him no opportunity. He signed with the wrong promotional company. And anyway, so Eddie and them like, well, he going to be the mandatory. He going to be the mandatory challenger because Devin Haney was supposed to fight Luke Campbell for the vacant belt. Shogun 76 was good, great brother. But the politics let Lomachenko jump over him. Tip Bayless, what's going on? You see how stupid people talk? They can't help themselves. Devin definitely wasn't the mandatory because y'all don't listen very well. Y'all don't pay attention very well. It just sounds very silly. Stop talking and listen. So Devin Haney was going to be the mandatory for the WBC belt. He was supposed to fight Luke Campbell. The belt was vacated by Mikey Garcia. If that's the case, ain't none of them the champion because ain't none of them beat the lineal champion who was Mikey Garcia. Pay attention. It's free. Okay, Devin Haney was supposed to fight Luke Campbell. Politics played a part. All of a sudden, Lomachenko is fighting Luke Campbell for the vacant belt. Cool. Devin Haney is fighting for the WBC eliminator position. Cool. He beats his fighter. He's going to be the mandatory for Lomachenko. Cool. Guess what happens? Bob Arum tells you, no, he's not going to be the mandatory, and we're not going to fight him. Why? Because as soon as we get the belt, we're going to petition to be the franchise champion. So y'all not paying attention very well. But Lomachenko didn't even have the belt in his grasp before he already had a decision made as to what he was going to do with that very same belt before he even had a hold of it. They already had a plan in place to vacate the belt because that's what franchises is. So they already had a plan in place to put that belt to the side to become franchise so they never had to fight Devin Haney. Pay attention, it's free. So the plan was already placed. So Devin, what was the point in Devin petitioning? He was automatically going to be elevated because the plan was already in place for Lomachenko not to even fight him or anybody else that was going to be his mandatory for that matter, to allow Lomachenko to go ahead and wait for Teofimo Lopez Richard Comey winner. Pay attention, it's free. Dre Finest, Triple OG in the building in the super chat. Salute to the baddest mo down all around town. Blue blood, salute to you, King. Okay? So that's what was going to happen. Hen Dog, what's good? So he already had a plan in place, as Bob Arum told you that day. He said, no, we're not fighting Devin Haney. We're not giving him the opportunity. He signed with the wrong promotional company. Okay, Edward Torres, what's going on? Duncan Penny, what's going on? Isaiah Felix, Nazay, what's going on? Right? That's what Bob said. He said he signed with the wrong promotional company. And then on top of that, we are going to petition to be franchised. So let me ask you this, Paulie. If he already had a plan to be franchise champion, then that means he already had a plan, shoulder injury or not, to not fight Devin Haney. Did he not? Judas 773, what's going on? I mean, I'm just asking for a friend now. If I already have a plan, Guillermo Maldonado, what's going on? Solomon Walker, what's going on? Underrated Truth, Big H, Money, Bag, what's good? If I already had a plan, right? Reef Watcher, what's going on? T Hunt, what's going on? The Standing 8 count, what's going on? If I already had a plan to become a franchise, to not fight my mandatory or Devin Haney or anybody else, then what are we talking about shoulder injuries for? Well, North America Group, they're going to get this work. So why are we talking about shoulder injuries? If he already had a plan before he even fought Luke Campbell, oh, wait. If he already had a plan to fight Luke Campbell and then vacate the belt to be franchised before he even fought Luke Campbell, then why are we talking about shoulder injuries as the reason he couldn't fight Devin Haney? And he never had shoulder surgery. Big step on my brother in the super chat. So if Loma felt he was champ anyway, was it a duck? Yeah, clearly. Huh? Context and perspective, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, and he didn't even mention Haney's win versus JoJo Diaz. Sure didn't. Green Hulk Dunham, what's going on? Sure didn't. But should we get into Lomachenko's resume? Since he said Marcus Priest, what's going on? Lomachenko's biggest win is Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Huh? Y'all ain't hear what I said. His biggest win. Paulie is talking like Lomachenko is out here fighting everybody. Give them all. Line them up. Line them up. Line them up. Outside of Mr. Gary Russell Jr., who on Lomachenko resume you favoring to beat Devin Haney? Huh? Mr. Paulie Malignaggi? You favoring Luke Campbell to beat Devin Haney? Huh? Hold on. Y'all ain't hear what I said. He said that Devin Haney's resume ain't good. He fought a washed up Jorge Linares. He said he wasn't faded. He wasn't fading. He was already faded, is what he said. Hold on, you ain't hear what I said. He said he wasn't fading. He was faded. Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem, Paulie. No problem, Paulie. Let's go into the world beaters that Lomachenko beat. Since you're giving that man such high praise, that's the white boy that beat Devin Haney. Ain't no way. We got 1,500 people here and 900 likes. I don't know where they do that at. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And salute to my brother Cali. Now, just so y'all know, salute to my brother Cali. Salute to my brother Cali. Now watch this now. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Now watch this now. Salute to my brother, my brother dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, line them up. Don't do it, Blue. Oh, no, they're going to get this work. He got to get this work. And get them likes up. Watch this now. Watch this now. The art of fighting. What's going on? Watch me now. Jonathan Kurtz. What's going on? Hold on. Watch me now. I want to show y'all something. Dre found his triple OG in the super chat. I love it. Pay attention. It's free. Say it again, Blue. Oh, for sure. Froward 3K, brother, in super chat. Loma is overhyped with 4 L's. Yep. Glove up boxing. My brother Coach in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Coach dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Paulie is the Italian Kanye West. Salute to my brother, man. J. Kurt 20, brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you seen what Tio said on Twitter about Devin and Campbell's fight? It's crazy. He been trying to sneak this, Devin, but never say he wants to fight him. I don't pay Tio no mind. He ain't never wanted to fight him. Fight that man. Sounds good. Shot underscore 065, brother in super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what up, brother Blue? Smash the likes, people. Facts. Get the likes all the way up. Will North America Group, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, what up, famo? As a boxing fan, Paulie hurt me. I like Paulie. But after that BS with AB, when AB beat Paulie and then took his side chick, he ain't been right, dog. Paulie need counseling. Timothy, Stop Mine, my brother. Clarence McLean, my brother. Melvin Jackson, Ellis, a.k.a. Tag, Lucky Showtime. What's going on? Now watch this now. AK Crowder, brother in the super chat, working them Blue like only you can. Facts. Salute. They're going to get this work. So now we already debunked the notion he has shoulder surgery because watch this now. And salute to my brother Ness, Boxing Voice, TBV. Watch this now. So the WBC, Top Rank admits that the WBC, they petitioned the WBC for this.
What's the best part? What'd you think of the elevation of Vasil Lomachenko?
Love it.
You love it?
We asked for it.
But doesn't Top Rank now not get the opportunity to have an undisputed
Carl Moretti, matchmaker for Top Rank, said that they asked for the WBC to franchise Lomachenko before Lomachenko even beat Luke Campbell. That's Carl Moretti. Right?
Lomachenko, Top Rank, requested. And let me tell you, we analyzed the request.
He just made headlines.
Lomachenko,
He just made headlines.
Lomachenko, Top Rank, requested. And let me tell you, we analyzed the request. Two-time Olympic champions. Two-time Olympic, 2 cycles, Olympic champion. Champion in 3 different weight categories.
He just made headlines.
Lomachenko,
He just made headlines.
Lomachenko, Top Rank, requested. And let me tell you, we analyzed the request.
Okay. So Top Rank and Lomachenko requested him to be franchised before he even fought Luke Campbell. So why are we talking about a shoulder injury? So you had no plans with or without a shoulder injury in fighting Devin Haney. Let's make that abundantly clear. Classy Mag, what's going on? Right? Okay, so we know. Hey, big boy, do me a favor. Pass me 4 bottles of water. Boss fan 037, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, how's he even thinking Loma should get a shot? Loma needs to put in some work. He's had the red carpet now, should work like everyone else. This is a fact. This girl love boxing. Blessings, queen. HDLMU, what's good, great brother? Q Lee, what's going on? Julio Concepcion, what's going on? Alice Stancato, what's going on? Yeah, get him out of here. Goodbye.
You want some cold?
You give me 2 cold, 2 regular. Thank you, big boy. Shun G, my brother, what's going on? Hold on, let me hydrate. CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell. Yeah, we're gonna get to Loma's resume. And remember, The next pay-per-view event, right? You have to be a channel member, family member. Smooth JT, what's going on? Sean Clark, my brother in the super chat. Sean Clark, you won. I said that right on time. Salute to my brother Sean Clark dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I support this cooking. Salute, Blue. Sean Clark, you won one of the sweepstakes, bro. You wasn't here. Send me the request for $75, Sean Clark, because you won on Thursday, brother. You wasn't here, but you one of the winners. Send me a request. T Bugs, my brother, what's good? Joe Breezy, what's going on? Big Boy, William Ward, what's going on? So, Sean Clark, send me the request for $75. Forrest 20, what's going on? To the Cash App, because you won, great brother. Alfred Yashirala, what's going on? Maurice Jones, my brother, what's going on? So again, to be in the sweepstakes, the giveaway for the pay-per-views and the ticket giveaways, you have to be a channel member, family member for that for you to be entered in the sweepstakes. Gap Reviews, ATOS, what's going on? Yeah, Sean Clark. So send me that Cash App, great brother, because you was the winner last week. Now let's get into this Lomachenko's resume. Shall we? Dante Comedy, what's going on? T Bonafide, what's going on? AF Jet 89, what's going on? Let's get into this. Lomachenko has a total of 16 fights. Right? So, L and L Dub, what's going on? His first fight was Jose Luis Ramirez. Pure band up, what's going on? Pure opportunity, right? Miguel Paz, what's going on? Because that was for a title eliminator. His first fight as a professional. My brother Bish, be Megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Pensive TV. My brother Bish, be Megastar Little Princess channel. Bish dropped the link. Junior Young, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Now, Paulie crying about why we are trying to turn this into everything, but you only replying to what he said. I don't know. Yeah. Pop 375, what's going on? Yeah, that ain't gonna work. So now, he said, so now Lomachenko's resume, right? Jose Luis Ramirez. He had a total of 18 fights, right? 16 wins. Mansa Musa lifestyle, what's going on, King? His first fight against Jose Luis Ramirez, 25 wins, 3 losses. Title eliminator fight. He wins that fight. Crazy 03, what's going on? His second fight, Orlando Salido. We already know. Do I need to go through the history of Orlando Salido? Okay, Orlando Salido in his first 15 fights as a professional. You don't believe me? Let's look at it. First fight, his debut, he was knocked out. Orlando Salido. He won the next 4 fights, right? Then he was knocked out again by Hector Guzman, right? In his 6th fight. So in his first 6 fights, Orlando Salido was knocked out. Then he wins 2 fights and has a draw. Then his next 2 fights, he gets knocked out back-to-back fights, okay? Then he wins 2 fights. Then his next fight, he gets knocked out again. Then he wins 3 fights. Then he uses a unanimous decision, a draw, wins 3 fights, loses another decision. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in his first 15 fights as a professional. Watch these numbers now. Pay attention to me. He in his first, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right? His first 15 fights, he was knocked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in his career. Victor Torcios. All these fighters deserve respect. I give every fighter respect. Okay? So in his first 15 fights as a professional, Orlando Salido was knocked out by Ivan Uvalde. He was knocked out by Jose Luis Montez, Daniel Rodriguez, Hector Guzman, and Ivan Cesarez. Okay? And he had a decision loss, a draw, and another decision loss and another draw. This is Orlando Salido's career. Okay? St. Louis Mink, what's going on? This is who Lomachenko lost to. Right? Right? Facts, right? Am I making it up? Am I making it up? No, right? That's who he lost to. That's Salido's record. Okay, then he comes back, he beats Mr. Gary Russell Jr. I give him all the credit in the world. Then he fights Sarayan Takahun. Does anybody know who that is? Going once, going twice. He peaked later. He peaked later. Okay, cool. Does anybody know who Saraya Tatakun was? Anybody? Has anybody heard of him? No. That's who Lomachenko beat after Gary Russell. Then he beat Gamilia Rodriguez. Is he a world beater? Is he a world beater? Superstar? Is he? Gamilia Rodriguez. Is he a superstar world beater? No, right? Okay. Romulo Koshika. 25, 2, and 3. Anybody know who that man is? Is he a world beater? Okay, so in his first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights, Lomachenko is 6-1, and the biggest name he beat was Gary Russell Jr. Cool. Right? Cool. Then he beat Roman Martinez. Good victory. Right? But now here's the sweet part about it. See, here's the thing about it. Now he beat Roman Martinez, right? Salute to him. Now I want to show y'all something now. It's important to note these things. Now, he beat Roman Martinez, right? Did y'all know that Roman Martinez, before he fought Lomachenko, his 4 fights before he fought Lomachenko, he was 2-1-1. He had a draw with Orlando Salido. He was knocked out by Mikey Garcia, and he had 2 victories, right? One against a decision against Salido, right? And a decision against Herbert Quarty. But in his 4 fights before the Lomachenko fight, actually, you want to say his 5 fights, he was 3-1-2. 3 wins, a knockout loss, and 2 draws. Before he fought Lomachenko. Okay? Lomachenko's biggest win is Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Okay, so y'all noted that, right? Full movie episode. What's going on? So y'all got that part, right? Okay. So that was Roman Martinez, right? Then he fought Nicholas the Axeman Walters, right? Who had a draw with Jason Sosa, right? He considered himself to be weight drained, but he had a draw with Jason Sosa in December 2015. He came back almost a year later and fought Lomachenko in November of 2016. Almost a year inactivity. Natasha Baz, base, peace of blessings, queen. Right? Q Lee, what's going on? Right? Ooh, we lit now. What's good? Right? So almost a year out coming off of a draw. Nicholas Walters. That's who he beat. Right? Okay. Then he fought Jason Sosa, right? Jason Sosa, right? Good victory, right? Jason Sosa. But do you think that Jason Sosa can beat Lomachenko? Devin Haney? And does anybody think that Jason Sosa could beat Devin Haney? I like the Nicholas Walters win. Good win, but he was coming off of inactivity. He was coming off Alex Tellez. What's going on? A dispute with Top Rank. Okay, a dispute with them. Coming off a draw and a year layoff. Okay, let's be real now. Right? Okay. So he beat Jason Sosa. Cool. Then he fought and beat Miguel Mariaga. Right? He fought then and beat Miguel Mariaga, right? Who was coming off of a loss to Oscar Valdez. He had just lost to Oscar Valdez in April. And now he fought Lomachenko in August. He was coming off of a loss to Oscar Valdez. Okay? Miguel Mariaga. A loss to Oscar Valdez, and he already lost to Nicholas Walters. Okay? So he already had 2 losses and was coming off a loss by the time he fought Lomachenko. Okay. Do anybody here give Miguel Mariaga an opportunity to beat Devin Haney? No. I didn't think so. Right? Then he fought Guillermo Rigondeaux. I give him credit for that. Right? Cool. Then he fought Jorge Linares. Right? Good victory. I give him that credit for beating Jorge Linares. Right? I give him credit for beating Jorge Linares. But we already saw Devin Haney beat Jorge Linares. But Paulie said he wasn't washed up. He wasn't fading. He was already faded. He was done. Okay, cool. Devin Haney fought Jorge Linares when he was 22. Lomachenko fought Jorge Linares when he was 31. Okay. Okay? Right. Then he fought Pedraza. Right? Who was already knocked out by Gervonta Tank Davis. That was one of his toughest fights. He went 12-round decision. Jose Pedraza was already knocked out by Gervonta Tank Davis in the 7th round of their fight. Right? So you give him abundance of credit for beating Jose Pedraza when Jose Pedraza was already knocked out by Tank Davis? Okay. Then he fought and beat Anthony Crolla. Who had 1, 2, 3, 4, been knocked out, had decision losses, 5, 6, 6 losses and 3 draws on his record by the time Lomachenko fought him. He lost to Linares twice. He lost to Gary Sykes. He lost to Darry Matthews by knockout. He had a draw to Dallas Perez. He had a draw to Diaz. He had a draw with Darry Matthews. So Darry Matthews knocked him out and drew with him. Okay. He lost to Gary Sykes twice. Yusuf Al-Hamidi, right? So this is who Anthony Crolla. So that's a world beater, right? And that leads us up to the Luke Campbell fight. Was Luke Campbell ever a world champion, people? I'll wait. Let me get a little H2 on my system while I wait for y'all to tell me if Luke Campbell was ever a world champion. Armstrong Consulting, what's going on? Stephen Bateman, my brother in Super Chat. Is it Loma or Shakur next for Haney? I would say Lomachenko, Shakur is not going to happen no time soon. If either one of them he fight next is going to be Lomachenko. Solomon Walker, brother in Super Chat. Blue Bud, you keeping it too real. Thank you. Hashtag facts. Oh, they got to get this work. So now check this out. So Luke Campbell never even won a world title. Never a world champion. That's who Lomachenko beat. Then he got knocked out by Ryan Garcia. Luke Campbell did. King Sadiq, what's going on? Then he got knocked out by Ryan Garcia. Now, Guillermo Rigondeaux jumped up multiple weight classes. I give him credit because he didn't even want to fight Rigondeaux. I give him credit for beating Rigondeaux because he didn't even want that fight. Lomachenko didn't want that fight with Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux and everybody pushed for it, including myself. So I'm at fault as well. I thought Rigondeaux had a chance. I actually thought Rigon was going to win. I got to give him all the credit in the world for beating Rigondeaux. But now, what about everybody else? We talked about these world beaters. No, you know who he beat? That was a world beater? Gary Russell Jr. That was it. That's it. KB, what's going on? Boston Soldier, what's going on? The only fighter he beat was Gary Russell Jr. Memphis Man, what's going on? So to act like he beat world beaters and Devin Haney ain't do nothing in his career. Dwayne Bouchard, what's going on? George Kambosos and every one of them fighters outside of Gary Russell Jr. is a 50-50 fight. I'll wait. I'll say it again for the people that didn't hear me up in the rafters. George Kambosos and everybody else on that resume is a 50-50 fight. Tell me he not. Tell me he not. Who on his resume, 50 bands, what's going on? Who on his resume, because he beat Teofimo Lopez, T. Forsett, what's going on? Cesar Martinez, Nicholas Walters and George Kambosos is a 50-50 fight, bro. Stash Lomain, what's going on? Ashanti L, what's going on? Dom Capers, what's going on? Big Truck Trap Star, my brother, where you been at? Jeff Campbell, what's going on? Boston, what's going on? Now think about this now. Roll Tide for life, what's going on? No, don't be embarrassed by Paulie. Paulie knows what he's doing. Paulie, I'm not discrediting Paulie. Tremaine George, what's going on? I'm not discrediting Paulie at all. What I'm saying is this situation with Paulie and Devin is personal. Rob Black, what's going on? And I just want to point that out. This situation between Devin and Paulie is emotionally personal response by Paulie. He knows this. Boston News DC, what's going on? That's why. He knows this is a personal response because Devin Haney said he would never lose to a white boy. That's why. That's why. So he going against his better judgment. Now, if he feel like Lomachenko gonna win, who am I to tell him otherwise? That's who he think gonna win. I can't tell him if he feel hey Lomachenko will beat Devin Haney. No problem. But you want Devin Lomachenko to beat Devin Haney because it's personal. Mass Mayhem Media, what's going on? You see, there's a difference. He wants Lomachenko to beat Devin Haney because Devin Haney made the comments of, I never let a white boy beat me. He took it personal. Norwood Hill, what's going on? That's why. And he don't want to admit it that he took it personal. But it just is what it is. It just is what it is. Right? He took those comments personal. Period. And he got to admit it. Monica, peace of blessing, Queen. How you doing today? Yeah. Because you know I was coming, right? Specs, what's going on? I sure was getting ready to ask you, Queen. I don't know how you so late. Huncho 2-time, what's good? Melvin Harris, what's going on? Here come Monica she coming in here, uprooting my class. You know what I'm saying? Uprooting the session. You know what I mean? Here she come causing distractions, coming in here, hey y'all, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what she came in here doing. Now everybody their attention is off blue. They don't even know what I'm talking about no more. Michael Moody, my brother. Kyle Weathersby, what's good, great brother? Now y'all no longer even know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying, Tiana? Pat Tyler, what's going on? Sean Collins, what's going on? Yeah, Dub right side. I got y'all. Just stay patient. I got some huge news coming, man. Y'all just gotta stay patient with me. Frank White, what's going on? Shun G85. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Here she coming here. Hey y'all. Doing like this with her hair and all that. Ty in the sky, you know what I'm talking about. She doing one of these, putting her head behind her. Hey, as she walking up the stairs, you know what I mean? The classroom go like this. It go up. The college classrooms. You understand what I'm saying? Lucky Showtime, Roll Tide for Life. You understand? Maya Egypt, the Queens. The classroom go up. So she walking up the stairs. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, y'all. Hey. Oh, hey. You understand what I'm saying? Disrupting the classroom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Boston's. Hey, Miss Parker. Yeah, she getting one of those going. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, let me tell y'all a funny story. This is a true story. Boston's. Glad you said that. This is a true story, right? Boston fan 037, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said maybe Loma should fight and beat George Kambosos, and then he can get in the ring with Haney. Makes sense. Line him up. Facts. Now watch this. This is a true story. Crackwell, what's going on? I can't make this up. LaJessica Burton, Peace Bus Queen, how you doing today? This is a true story. One day my wife come in, right? My wife got a Coke bottle shape. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling the truth. Wife has a very, very, very wonderful shape, right? You understand? I'm not tapping myself on the shoulder, but I'm just telling you all the truth, right? And she's well endowed. You know what I'm saying? So wife comes to me one day. She don't watch TV. My wife don't watch TV. She's not a big TV person. Burgess Meredith, what's going on? TV watches her, unless every now and then she's watching a Lifetime or some special movie. Darlene James, what's going on? This is a true story. True story, I'm telling y'all. Chuck Haywood, what's going on? Darius Gilliard, my brother in the Super Chat. This is a true story. Brother in the Super Chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said that's exactly why he wants Tank, because he think his height and reach will nullify Tank like Gary. Yeah, facts. So check this out, right? So Nazar Watkins, Duke Nukem, what's going on? Yeah, check it out. So one day, wife comes to me. She goes, hey. She said, hey, who's Miss Parker? Right? So I said, I don't know. Now, usually, when you're a woman or significant other, when they ask you who's another woman, right? It's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what? I don't know. You understand? Scorpion Touch. What's going on? Who's Miss Parker? I'm like, man, I don't know. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You know what I'm saying, Isaiah Felix? Darnell Shaver, what's going on? So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Who are you talking about? She's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm positive. All right. Yeah, boss says this is a fax. I said, oh, okay. Ahmad Staten, what's going on, great brother? I ain't paying no attention. She ain't say nothing. Like a week or so passed. Maybe, it might have even been 2 weeks. Right? Mr. Charismatic, what's going on? She comes back. Right? And she says, hey, you don't know who Miss Parker is? So I said, hey, man, why you keep asking me about Miss Parker? I don't know who Miss Parker is. Marvelous Tracks, what's going on? Right? Oh, I'm sure, Monica, I'm sure. I'm almost certain. Dante Comedy, brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Tap your shoulder, brother. Salute. So I said, why you keep asking me about Miss Parker? Right? You understand what I'm saying, Big Truck Trap Star? Why you keep asking me about Miss Parker, right? She said, this is a true story. Y'all see I'm always on my grind. You understand what I'm saying? She said, hey, man, because twice, this is a true story, Ty in the Sky. No, she ain't set me up. Check it out, right? Boss Session TBS, my brother Kyle in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Boss Session TBS. She's telling this guy, she goes, she's like, our name ain't on the mailbox. She said, because the sanitation workers, I keep missing, they kept leaving one of the cans behind, and they kept breaking the garbage can. Mo 21, what's going on? I said, huh? She said, yeah, they kept breaking the garbage cans. So she was buying new garbage cans, right? Now we always miss each other because our times. So I said, and she said, yeah, every time I go out there, they tell me, oh, thank you, Miss Parker. Thank you to Miss Parker. Miss Parker this, Miss Parker that, right? Monumental moments. What's going on? I'm like, huh? She's like, yeah. Every time I go outside, they like, how you doing, Miss Parker? How you doing, Miss Parker? And I'm like, wait, what? Right, Jesse, what's going on? TBE promotion was good. So I'm like, I'm a little bit confused, right? So Mo 21, what's going on? So I'm like, they saying what? She's like, yeah. And when I came in this last time, and she don't watch TV at all. So, and she's Latino, right? So she comes, she's like, yeah, I came in the house, and the dude's like, all right, Miss Parker. All right, Miss Parker. So it hit me, right? I said, John, wait, what's going on? So I said, are they saying this as you walking away, I'm sure. Yeah. Right? Dirty D's, what's going on? So I say, you don't, she's like, I don't know why they keep saying that. They said, I gave him a tip. And he kept saying, thank you, Miss Parker. I'm like, what? My brother Ron in the building, Broken Traditions. Go subscribe to my brother Ron, Broken Traditions. I said, oh yeah? She said, yeah. I said, okay. So next garbage day came, right? And I realized, boy, they couldn't wait to get to my house. 369 Holo, what's going on? Do it tail 36, what's going on? So the next garbage day came, right? And they be in a rush. Devontae Richardson, what's going on? Dirty D's, what's going on? Dre, what's going on? They be in a rush. Right? They always in a rush, right? Yeah. So I start on my car, go outside. Woo. They come in, go take out the garbage. Say, bro, you missed something? Huh? I say, hey, bro, y'all missed something? Hempstead Jungle 11550 in the building. Salute to you, King. I say, hey, bro, y'all missed something? I'll be taking out the garbage from now on. Joe Davis, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, aloha, Blue, watching from Hawaii. The missus was trying to throw an attempted Jedi mind trick for you for your attention. No. They definitely was, right? Because, see, I was watching when they pulled up, right? They was, you know what I mean? They was searching. They was doing one of those. But I was waiting, though. You know what I'm saying? They was doing one of these. They always in a rush. The garbage mans is always in a rush. You understand what I'm saying? So I pulled up, and they doing one of these when they pulled up. Stolen. You know what I'm saying? I could see them. They talking to each other, doing one of these, looking at my house or one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I said, "Oh, great brother," came outside. You know what I mean? Came outside. Here, take this garbage, and I'm not giving you no tip, bro. So she was like, hey, what, what's it? I said, you know who Miss Park is? So I showed her. She was like, oh, man. Yeah, I showed her. I had to show her. You understand what I'm saying? She's like, so that was disrespectful. I said, yeah. So one of the dudes came one day, said, hey, bro, I hope you ain't take offense. You know what I'm saying? So I said, yeah, man, y'all call my wife Miss Parker, brother? Oh, no, we ain't know. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know she's married. Ain't never seen nobody this thing. Yeah, okay. But I'm here. With Jessica Burton, peace and blessings, queen. Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm definitely here. Locked and loaded. On the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Hempstead Jung, he said, yo, Blue, used to work for District 2 sanitation. We definitely used to be on we with the housewives. Facts. You already know. My brother Drew Titan LLC. Go subscribe to my brother the Drew. My brother, go subscribe to my brother Ron Broken Traditions. He said, I haven't heard a hood story from Blue in a minute. You got to do these more often. hey, Ron, I definitely had to come out like, bro, we ain't going to do this. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Locked and loaded. And guess what? I work from home, too. Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on, young king? Nah, Timothy Stoudemire, she ain't know. She don't watch TV. She ain't know what I was talking about. She ain't know what they was talking about. Happy Valley Farm, my brother. She had zero clue what they was talking about. She ain't know what I was talking about. I had to show her the clip on YouTube Friday. She had no clue. She think movies like that is so dumb. Priceless for everyone. What's going on? KB Money Meek, what's good? What movie? She wouldn't. I can't even get her to watch a movie like that. Dre Finest, what's going on? She think that's the dumbest things in the world. My sense of humor and hers is night and day. State your case. What's good, great brother? Nah, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, she's like, oh. So she ain't never go out there again. Yeah, opposites definitely attract. I can respect the hustle. The problem is you clearly know that she ain't no she don't live by herself. Clearly. Clearly know that she don't live by clearly. Nothing about my house says there's a single parent household here. Not a single thing. So anyway, back to regularly scheduled programming. Myron Bromel, my brother, what's going on? North side of Dallas. June BK the Deuce, what's good with you, King? How you feeling? I ain't seen you in forever, King. How everything? What's goody with you, King? Yeah, nothing about my house says single parent household. Not a single thing about it. Nothing. Q Lee, what's going on? Yeah. Nothing about my house says single parent household. Not a single thing. Deontay right hand brother in the super chat. Is Paulo Panchero next LeBron? No. He's a Christopher Bone. What's going on? He's a very good player. Now we're getting outrageous. MJPT Pill was good. Dice Dollar. What's going on? Hey, Ron, man. Here you come talking about that hat size. Hey, brother. I am not wearing. Hey, but you know what, Ron? I do got a Braves hat though. I was sporting. It is sharp though. I ain't gonna front. I do got a Braves hat. I do be wearing. I ain't gonna wear it again anytime soon. Nah. Ben Carroll is not the next LeBron James. We gotta relax. Dre, what's going on? Naturally Toasty, what's going on? We gotta relax. We get outrageous with the comparison. Hey man, he's the next LeBron. No, he ain't. No, he's not. Yeah. The brother just brought up that Miss Parker story. I thought I wanted to share that. Caesar Martinez, what's going on? She probably ain't gonna be happy when she hear this, or somebody in the family rerun that. She was like, why you say that? Why you tell those people that? She was like, why are you telling people that? She don't like it. She thought when she realized. You know, she thought it was disrespectful. They was being disrespectful. So she didn't, you know. But anyway, back to Paulie Malignaggi, the Magic Man. Paulie. Back to Paulie, the Magic Man. Right? So anyway, right? So now what Paulie said was just complete. Kareem Farley, what's going on? Yeah. He definitely called me out. All good. Lou Hank, my brother, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. What's good with you, Lou? Crane Enterprise, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? Paulie's trying to separate his emotions, and publicly he's saying, yeah, well, no, why are we trying to make it about, so on and so forth? Because you made it about that. You was the one. You understand what I'm saying? You was the one that said Eastern Europeans run the sport of boxing. You was the one that said this is the white boy that's going to right now. Now think about this now. I want y'all to pay attention and follow me. Right? Think about this. I am Danny 716. What's going on? Think about this, right? Devin Haney made that comment in 2020. We are going into 2023, right? Devin Haney made that comment in 2020. Going in 3 years ago, right? Okay? Antoine Foster, what's going on? That's when Devin Haney made that comment. Devin Haney beats Cambosis, right? What does Cambosis represent? See, y'all missing it. Cambosis, right? Right? Anubis, what's going on? Cambosis is a Australian Caucasian fighter, right? White boxer, right? That's what Cambosis is. He just beat Cambosis twice. What's the first thing Paulie Malignaggi said after that? Lomachenko is the one you're going to duck. Lomachenko is the white boy that's going to beat you. You brought up race. Hey, Boston's. Paulie Malignaggi, he brought up race. He said, Lomachenko is the white boy that's going to beat you. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't do anything. I got him. Right? He just brought that up. Alex, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Is the issue with Paulie's comments that he brought race into it? I don't think it's absurd to think Loma Tio can beat him. I know you don't agree, but I thought Tio looked brilliant recently. Salute to my brother Alex in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Basilo Gravano, what's going on? I don't have a problem if he feel like Teofimo Lopez can win the fight or that Lomachenko can win the fight. A1 since day one, what's going on? I have no problem with that. I have the issue, his motivation for picking Lomachenko. He said, I think Teofimo Lopez will beat him. That's a good fight. Right? Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this now. And I know the triangle theory don't work, and I know styles make fights. But I want y'all to pay close attention to this, right? He says, he said Teofimo Lopez, he had to say Teofimo Lopez would beat Devin Haney. Y'all not paying attention, right? Because he knew the question would arise. Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez easily beat Lomachenko. Toy Boy Slim, what's going on? Right? And now he lost to Cambosis. But Devin Haney easily beat Cambosis. Cambosis dropped Teofimo. And I know the triangle theory don't work. Right? But if you're trying to discredit Devin Haney's skill set, well, how can he dominate Cambosis over 24 rounds, but Cambosis drops Teofimo Lopez, right? But then he said, I think Teofimo beats Devin Haney. I'll pick him to beat Devin Haney, but it's a good fight. But I think Lomachenko completely destroys and washes Devin Haney. Jelani Al Rahim, what's going on? Now, is there anybody here that believes that? So he says that Teofimo Lopez beats him, but it's a good fight, close fight, whatever. But when it comes to Lomachenko, he thinks Lomachenko dominates Devin Haney. Really? Sean Clark, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He was definitely in his feelings. He an analyst. If he thought Loma could beat him, he could have just said it without the white boy part. Facts. So he says that he's going to dominate him. Let me ask y'all another question. Outside of the guys he fought at 130, who has Lomachenko dominated at 135, people? Anybody? Will North America Group, my brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. He said, what's so bad is white race as well as any race in the construct not real. German and Polish probably don't get along because of invading. It's the fact that Paulie is being a god dog. He made it about the construct. Salute to my brother Will North America Group dropping that duh on your boy Blue. And it's emotion. That's a fact. Loma fights next week. What fighter did Lomachenko dominate at 135? Deuce 888. What's going on? Now, he did beat up on Richard Coleman and Nakatani. Richard Coleman was already knocked out, beaten multiple times. Nakatani has never been a world champion. And his claim to fame is being competitive against Teofimo Lopez and beating what's his name? What's his name? That went to jail now. And he was losing that fight. Drew Titan LLC, my brother, the Droof in the super chat. Loma fighting his sparring partner. Talk on it. Oh, yeah, he fighting. See, I don't even pay that no attention to try to Celtic 9-9. What's going on? Felix Verdejo. Right. Nakatani was losing to Felix Verdejo. Felix Verdejo ran out of gas. Probably because of what he had on his mind. Charm Compassion. What's going on? Eric Black 60. What's good with nephew? Yeah. They want to say Wilder's fighting his sparring partner. Now Lomachenko's fighting. I mean, everybody. Just about how many fighters don't fight somebody they sparred? Just think about that. EJ McCory, what's going on? A lot of fighters fight guys that they sparred. Sleepy, what's going on? Todd Money, what's going on? Loma versus Teal was a close fight. Come on, man, stop it. Be realistic, bro. He lost the first 7 rounds. It's a 12-round fight. How could it be close? Alex, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I really like Loma too, but you're right. Hasn't dominated any top lightweight. I think people latch to his amateur record and entertaining his style. Facts. Swat Jones, what's going on? Yeah, that's me. What's going on? Yeah, Larry Holmes. I don't give that no credence that he's fighting his sparring Deontay Wilder. Come on, man. Knock it off. Man, come on. Bivol and Ramirez are sparring partners. Yeah, how many times fighters fight their sparring partners? It's a small world. Jay Grant Jr., what's going on? Boxing is a very small world, so it's bound to happen. Cesar Martinez, what's going on? You're going to fight sparring partners. You're going to fight friends. It's just a very small world. It happens all the time. But that's just Big Ben Davis, what's going on? To discredit fighters like Deontay. Doug Gerton, what's going on? AS brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Paulie verbatim stated it's not great to have the race discussion because it's going to coordinate divisions. I don't know if Devin got the memo. D'Angelo Penn, what's going on? Salute to you dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. The facts remains as the facts is that Paulie brought it up this time. It's been old. It's done with. What's your opinion on Yankees Astros? Yankees lost the first game. It's a 7-game series. Astros is a very good team. So, I want the Yankees to win every single game, but that's not realistic against an Astros team. E2G performance, what's going on? Talk to me when it's game 7. It's going to be a long series. Deontay right hand brother back in Soup Chat. 135 is the savior of boxing today, regardless of support. I love the division. I like Lomachenko, but I'm going to give the facts of the facts. Yeah, it's a very long season. The world is yours. What's going on? It's a long series, man. So then he goes on to say, well, I picked I picked Shakur Stevenson to be the undisputed champion at the end. But you picked against Devin Haney simply because of your feelings. Let's be real. Ricky L. Brown, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, true facts all day long, Blue. True member for True Boston Sports News. No need for ESPN with you in the house. Salute to you, great brother. Ricky L. Brown dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, King. Tiger A, Darnell Schaefer, Steven Alston. What's going on? So that's the thing, right? So Shakur Stevenson didn't make those comments. That's why you now have an issue with Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney made those comments that you have an issue with, period. Let's be real. That's why you have the issue with Devin Haney. MC Life One, what's going on? You don't have an issue with Shakur because Shakur didn't say it. And just like he said, Paulie said this. He said he liked fighters that are being quiet. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Storage Invader 70 Deuce, what's going on? Cesar Martinez, what's going on? Trey Wharton, what's going on? So you don't like fighters that are that talk and that are confident in themselves like you was? Elected Agitator, what's going on? Because you wasn't a quiet fighter. You was bold and brass and blonde hair and flashy. Who'd you think you was? Kaz 123, what's going on? But now you got a problem because Devin Haney, you said he don't respect the champions. Why do he? It's like Floyd said, he didn't get in this business. He didn't get in this business to anoint somebody else better than him. Philip Darden, what's going on? Will North America Group, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. He said, to be clear, I meant no disrespect to Polish or German people. It's an example to show when crossing these shores it's a construct. Paulie is standing up for what all people consider nuts. Facts. Craig Reed, what's going on? Right? So my thing is this, right? So because Devin Haney feels like he can beat and that time Mikey Garcia or Lamar Davis, what's going on? Devin Haney didn't disrespect any of those champions. Devin Haney just confident that he could beat Mikey Garcia. Miss Joette, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Yeah, I ain't even got no watch on and I can see you late. Chase Duncan, my brother, what's going on? I ain't even got no watch on, Miss Joette, and I can see you super late. You understand? I'm not liking this. You feel what I'm talking about? William White, what's going on? Stonecutter, what's going on? Dante Comedy, what's going on? Raph, what's going on? 912 Thorough, what's going on? So now, because Devin Haney felt like he could beat Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter, Lomachenko, he didn't downplay them. He just wants to fight them. He been wanting to fight the best. Then you talk about who did what and when. So he said, Creed, what's going on? He then went on to tell you how Gervonta Tank Davis has a Mickey Mouse belt as well. Well, so does Lomachenko. Because if Lomachenko won the WBC belt, he didn't beat Mikey Garcia, the lineal champion, for the belt. He fought for Mikey Garcia's leftover belt that he vacated against a guy who was never a world champion. Let's be real. You want to call a spade, we could do that with the entire sport of boxing. DJ Hands On, what's going on? Mikey Garcia vacated the belt. Lomachenko didn't beat Mikey Garcia for the belt. He didn't beat Mikey Garcia for the belt. He beat a guy in Luke Campbell who was never a world champion. That's what he did. So he said Tank. He said the difference between Tank and Devin is that Tank don't brag about belts. Well, the Lomachenko acts to be franchised. You wasn't happy. Paulie wasn't happy about Canelo being franchised. Why was you happy about Lomachenko being franchised? Lester Duval, what's going on? And if that's the case, if Devin Haney wasn't the world champion, right? Then Jamal Charlo's not the WBC middleweight champion. Then who is? Because Canelo never lost his belt. OGOB was good. Mr. Love, the 90s one. What's good, great brother? So, Lomachenko, right? Joshua Furlong, what's going on? Sorry, but I didn't get the notification again. YouTube is... Oh, Miss Joette, not holding back today. Stash on man, what's going on? Miss Joette, tell them how you really feel, Queen. Say it again, please. Yeah, she ain't playing no games. No filters. None. So here we go. Here's the thing is this, right? When we look at resumes, it's about opportunities. You understand what I'm saying? If everybody could just beat Devin Haney and he's an easy out, then just beat him. But for Paulie to act like he don't know that Devin Haney was vying for an opportunity to fight Lomachenko, beat him. The talented Mr. Ranger, what's going on? See, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that I have an issue with, right? Everybody will tell the world, oh, Devin Haney, he calling out Lomachenko. You felt like it's disrespectful for him to call out the best. Christopher Bone, what's going on? Now watch this now. I'm gonna tell him why I'm. Let me tell y'all why I'm mad. Let me tell y'all why I'm mad. Chase Duncan, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said appreciate you, Blue. Just checking in. Question: is it a fact that Loma ducked Haney, dropped his belt, avoid Haney, mandatory? So what Paulie doing? Yeah, it's on record. He got franchised. Alex, brother in the super chat, Blue Benavidez' tone completely changed on playing. What he saying now? Rayvon Boykin, what's going on? Rayon Boykin, what's going on? Let me tell y'all why I'm mad. Let me tell y'all why I'm really mad, right? So, Devin Haney calling out Lomachenko is a sign of disrespect. But Lomachenko could call out Gary Russell, Orlando Salido in his second fight as a professional. Lomachenko could fight for a world title opportunity, his first fight as a professional. Then actually fight for the title, his second fight as a professional. Then lose, come off of a loss, and then fight for another world title, his third fight, with a record of 1-1. And you don't think that that's disrespectful to the sport of boxing? Blaine Lee, what's going on? But that's not disrespectful. On the porch, what's going on? Green Eyes 15-0, what's going on? So that's not professional. That you think that's okay. Musical 03, Store World, what's going on? But Devin Haney being confident because you say he had one step up fight. Look how long it took him. Well, it's the politics in the sport, Paulie. Who's more qualified to talk about the politics? Like you just said, nobody knows the business more than you. Okay, so who's more qualified than you, Paulie, to explain? Right? Who's more qualified than explain, right, about the business? Andrew Wild. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. He said, you just clout chasing. I'm clout chasing? Or for who? Or for who? Andrew White? Gary Chills, what's going on? Don't time him out, don't block him, don't do nothing. Don't time him out, don't block him, don't do nothing. YG Knight, what's going on? Don't time him out, don't block him. Don't time him out, don't block him. Don't time him out, don't block him. So Andrew Wild, who am I clout chasing on? Joshua Furlong, what's going on? Warrior 519, what's going on? Price of everyone, what's going on? Paulie's name? I don't know, maybe, brother, maybe you missed it. But do you know I have over 10 million views? Do you know I have 170,000+ subscribers? Do you know that I have multiple businesses? What do I need to clout chase off of Paulie Malignaggi's name for? What do I gain by doing it? Andrew Wow. Chase Duncan, brother in the super chat. Facts, Blue. Who has Loma beat? Politics at his best. Facts. So Andrew Wow. What do I gain by having a conversation with Paulie Malignaggi? Who I've had conversations with in the past. Big Bang Theory, what's going on? What do I gain by? You said clout chasing, Paulie. Clout chasing to do what? Hmm? What do I stand to gain from it? Mystique, Salim, what's going on? Day 1K, what's going on? More buzz. But I'm sorry. What are you new here? More buzz to do what? What is it gonna do? What? What's gonna elevate me to do what? What buzz? Go ahead. Jarrell Adams, what's going on? I'm confused. He says it's going Hempstead Jungle. He says it's going to create more buzz to do what? JSN Boston, what's going on? Mulberry Group Holds, what's going on? What do I win by it? Stonewall, what's going on? I just need to stay current. Brother, you said it create more buzz. To do what? Paulie ain't even an active fighter, brother. He ain't an active fighter. He's a commentator. Who doing the same thing I'm doing? Devin Haney is the active superstar here. So, Jill James, Khalil 98, King Corleone, what's going on? UFC, MMA, boxing news, what's going on? So, if anything, dude, he done more than you with his life. Goodbye, idiot. Goodbye. Idiots are us, boy. I tell you. Can't make this stuff up. How do you know what I did in my life? That is the dumbest comment you could have ever made. How would you know what I've done in my life or do in my life behind the scenes? You don't know nothing I do. Boy, oh boy. You just showed me that you were sitting in your mother's basement. There's a pipe leaking in the back. You have rust stains on your Fruit of the Looms, on your briefs. You got one sock on, one sock off. Right? You're mad at your keypad because your mouse, they don't add up. You understand what I'm saying? KG, what up, brother? In the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, just block, dude. Let's talk boxing, Big Blue. Salute to you, King. Yeah, back to regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, Monica. He got on briefs. The last time you seen a man wear briefs, and he got rust stains on him. You know, rust. It just start your drawers start to rust. Justin Hawkins, what's going on? He got rust stains on his briefs. You know, spaghetti stains on his undershirt. He got on his undies. William Wall, what's going on? He got on undies. You understand what I'm saying? He got Sean Clark got rust stains on his Fruit of the Looms, on his undies. You know what I'm saying? One sock on, one sock off. You know what I mean? A pipe leaking in the background. He hearing noises. Mr. Lightning World, what's going on? Mom screaming, turn the TV down. Mom still telling him to come upstairs and change the channel for her. You know what I'm saying? One of those. She yelling, come change the channel. Ma, I'm listening to Blue Blood. One of those types of situations, Monica. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Charles Bellamy, what's going on? Yeah. But they're gonna get this work though. Yeah, main boxer biker. He got on briefs, bro. Briefs. Gip 9-1. What's going on? Yeah, he big mad. Yeah. Boston said watching Jerry Cooney highlights. I like Jerry Cooney too, man. Yeah. He got the tidy whitey briefs. When the last time you seen a man wear briefs? You wear briefs, you know you don't got no woman. You out here wearing briefs. He ain't even graduate from briefs yet. Pipe leaking in the back, watching scary movies, holding his pillow. Oh, Mike Myers. You know, it's Halloween. You know, eating acorns. You know, candy corns. He eating candy corns, holding his pillow. You know? Yeah, one of those types of situation. One of those. You can always tell, man. He did, Paulie. He did more with his life. He did. He can't even get it out. He did more. But he did. Man, come on, man. He did more. He did. Man, get it out, man. Spit it out. He did more. You know, one of those situations. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't make this stuff up, man. City Made Music Production. What's going on, great brother? Mom, the meatloaf! Hey, man, y'all be having me go. Man, y'all be having me go left, man. Hey, Gabriel. He said the meatloaf. Hey, man, come on, man. Y'all got me. Game Mo, what's going on? Mr. Sanchez, what's going on? 44 Arlo, what's going on? Eating Fruit Loops with sugar water. He did. Sounds going on. Hey, man. The meatloaf. Hey, man. Texas, what's going on? Yeah, Aaron Judge, man. Yo, the Wise Crush, what's good, great brother? Exactly, Monica. He like this, Monica, watching ESPN. They're going to answer. Today's the day. They're going to answer they're going to acknowledge my question. Today, he pushing up. He got tape right here in the middle of his glasses. Today's the day. JSN Boston, what's good, great brother? Today's the day. They're gonna acknowledge me. They're gonna know I exist. You can't make this stuff up, boy. He did more with you. He did more with his life than you. Bro, what is you talking about? I ain't never looked at another person and said, this person did more with their life than me. I ain't never did that. I ain't never had that done. So anyway, man, like I said, it all boils down to opportunity, right? So that's one thing. You know, certain fighters are in position. Roberto Ty, what's going on? Certain fighters are in position where they can pick and choose and make big fights and have opportunities, right? But then there's certain fighters who are not in position to make these big fights and they just don't get the opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? And those happen to be the fighters, KB, what's going on, that we always seem to want to hold accountable for not fighting no big fights. Well, you ain't never fought this guy. You just recently fight. Well, what about the times I'm calling out Robert Easter? What about the times I'm calling out Mikey Garcia? What about the times I called out Adrian Broner? What he said that he was the guy that called out all these fighters, and then made this is the thing I don't like. He called out all these fighters, right? And then signed to fight other people as if these fighters answered him, and then he signed up to fight other fighters. That's what he said. You know, as if, you know, oh yeah, he signed. He called out this fighter, and then he turned around and he fights this fight. You understand what I'm saying? No, he ain't call out no fighters and then did a bow face. No, he called out these fighters and he had to sign to fight other fighters because those fighters wasn't trying to fight him. Like Lomachenko, Paulie. Lomachenko wasn't trying to fight him. Period. We all know this. You know this. Now Lomachenko, the shoe is on the other foot. Old Paul Boston, what's going on? You know, now the shoe is on the other foot, and Devin got all the accolade. He got everything. Now he done collected everything, and Paulie's in a position where he not Paulie, excuse me. Now Lomachenko's in a position where he needs Devin Haney. Now all of a sudden we want to act like Devin Haney is avoiding and ducking Lomachenko. When Lomachenko had the belt, right? Lomachenko was not trying to fight Devin Haney. Period. He was not trying to fight Devin Haney. Now the shoe is on the other foot. Now Devin Haney holds all the marbles. Now the ball is in Devin Haney's court. Now he needs him, and now we want to act like, well, Devin Haney's always been the guy who pretend that he wants to fight this guy, and then as soon as the opportunity arises, then he signs to fight somebody else. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Who did Devin Haney call out and they gave him the opportunity and he turned around and said, no, I ain't fighting him. Everybody that Devin Haney got his opportunity with fighting, right? Now let's think about this, right? I want y'all to think about this. Okay? I want y'all to think close about this. Izzy Roman, what's going on? Okay? When Devin Haney called out George Kambosos. He called out Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez didn't want to fight him. Right? Teofimo Lopez didn't want to fight him. Right? And Tone Forster, what's going on? So guess what he did? Teofimo Lopez ended up fighting George Kambosos Jr., right? Kambosos beats Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney pushes for the George Kambosos fight, right? George Kambosos didn't even want to give him no opportunity. George Kambosos got put in a situation where he was trying to fight Lomachenko. Lomachenko was dealing with the unfortunate chain of events in Ukraine. Lomachenko couldn't fight him. Then George Kambosos had to go to the next best option, which was Devin Haney. Joseph Jojo Diaz. He beat Javier Fortuna, who was his mandatory, Devin's mandatory. He beats Javier Fortuna. Joseph Diaz is in that position, right? Joseph Diaz then tries to fight Ryan Garcia, opposed to fighting Devin Haney. Then Ryan Garcia pulls out the Joseph Diaz fight. Then Joseph Diaz has to fight Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez did all that talking that he was going to fight Devin Haney. Well, guess what? Then Teofimo Lopez loses to Kambosos, right? Bob Arum tells us that Teofimo Lopez didn't even have to fight Kambosos. The IBF, Mr. Peoples, comes out and says that they would have given him a voluntary, that he didn't have to honor the fight with Kambosos, so he could have fought somebody else. And Teofimo Lopez fought Kambosos anyway. Hence the reason why Bob Arum wasn't happy, Top Rank wasn't happy, and that's why they bid so low on the fight. Remember, Bob Arum was on record saying he didn't want to make that fight. Nobody wanted to make that fight. He would have rather made the rematch with Lomachenko or the Devin Haney fight. That's what Bob Arum stated. Right? And he fought Kambosos. They didn't think highly of Kambosos. Bob Arum said, this is an easy fight for Teofimo Lopez. He's going to walk right through Kambosos. Why is he fighting Kambosos? Nobody wants to see that. Kambosos can't fight. This is an easy fight. He's going to beat him easy. That's what Bob Arum said. He didn't want that fight. That's why they bid so low on the fight. And Bob Arum was mad at Eddie Hearn for bidding high because he didn't think that nobody was going to bid on the fight. But to Eddie Hearn's surprise, Triller came in and outbid him. But Triller just couldn't hold up their end of the bargain, and they dropped out, and it just happened to fall back into Eddie Hearn's lap, where Eddie Hearn got the fight, and he promoted the fight. Bob Arum didn't want the fight. Okay, so these are all fighters. So now Devin was trying to fight Lomachenko. Lomachenko avoided Devin Haney, right, to fight Teofimo Lopez, Richard Comey winner. Then he lost to Teofimo Lopez. Okay, so Devin Haney then focused on what? Teofimo Lopez. Then Teofimo Lopez kept ducking him. Then he lost. Big step up, brother, in Super Chat. ESPN on BS putting Doncic over Curry for #1 point guard. Yeah, I don't pay no attention. So, and salute to my brother in the Super Chat, big step up. So now, George Lomachenko avoids Devin Haney, right? Vietnamese style. What's going on? Nobody gives Devin Haney an opportunity. They trying to fight around him. Right? Because you have people like Paulie trying to tell the world that Devin Haney is not the real champion. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to you, Yoda Wild Crush. Right? They trying to fight around him. But that's why the ball is bouncing in the way it's bouncing, because they're trying to dance around that man. And so, or instead of Lomachenko fighting him, he loses to Teofimo. Teofimo could afford him. Instead, he fights Cambosis, and he loses to Cambosis. Right? Paul Prince, what's going on? Alex, what's going on? And Cambosis tried to do the same exact thing, dance around fighting Devin Haney. Right? He tried to do the same thing, dance around fighting Devin Haney to fight Lomachenko. Unfortunately for him, right? Turn up the AC, what's going on? It didn't work out that way. Lomachenko pulled out, and he had to fight Devin Haney. Then Devin Haney beat Cambosis. So what is Paulie talking about? That he's the one crying wolf, like he's calling out people, and then when people are answering him and responding to him, that he's going in a different direction. That's the furthest thing from the truth. Double R, what's going on, great brother? So to act like Devin Haney is out here selling wolf tickets is false, because when he got the opportunity, Deontay Mosley, what's going on, to fight Cambosis, he fought him. Not only did he fight him, but he fought him twice in Australia. Christopher Bourne, what's going on? He went to Australia, Guillermo Maldonado, what's going on? Twice to fight that man and beat him easy both times. Crash Camp 67, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said Paulie fell into the wrong trap to be lying in. Max has a reason as well, dislike us too, but I won't bring that up to the front of the class. Cook, Blue, salute to my brother Crash Camp 67, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Kevin Lumar, what's going on? So Haru Betty, what's going on? So now Swat Jones, KB, what's going on? So now he went to Australia twice, but instead of us giving him credit for it, they're gonna tell you, well, he ain't having no choice. He went to Australia twice. When Joseph Jojo Diaz tried to avoid him and fight Ryan Garcia, and then Ryan Garcia pulled out. Well, guess what? He fought Joseph Diaz. So when Joseph Bradley, what's going on? When given the opportunity, he took the opportunity. But instead, what we do is we give everybody the benefit of the doubt instead of anybody calling his bluff. Show me, Wayne Jr., what's going on? Show me the fighter that called his bluff. Because everybody that he called out, that gave him the opportunity, he answered the bell and fought them. Frederick Owen, what's going on? Right man, what's going on? He fought them. So the guys that Isaiah Hernandez, what's going on? So Ryan Garcia, Devin got in the ring with Ryan Garcia, face to face. Ryan Garcia became his mandatory. They face to face. Ryan said, if I don't fight Tank, I'm going to fight you. He didn't fight Tank. Did he fight Devin? Robert Chapman, brother, becoming an official channel member, family member of this here, Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to my brother, Robert Chapman, man. We appreciate you. I appreciate you 1,000%. So now I'm asking y'all this question, right? I'm asking y'all this question. Let's think about this, right? Ryan Garcia was his mandatory. Didn't fight him. Jay get 856. What's going on? He came face to face, got in the ring with Ryan Garcia. Went to Ryan Garcia plenty of times, face to face, calling him out. Did Ryan take the fight? No. D. Ed, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. But yet, he's telling the world, right, that Devin is selling wolf tickets. When? Right Man, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Salute to Right Man, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Clayton Thomas, what's going on? Davion Henderson, what's going on? T. Will, what's going on? Blue Hankerson, what's going on? So how could Devin be selling wolf tickets? To who? Who has called Devin Haney out to be like, hey, bro, hey, Devin's selling wolf tickets, man. He did all that barking. Now we offered him the fight, and he ain't taking it. Who did that? Deontay right hand brother in the super chat. He said, "Is Brooklyn Nets the AJ of basketball?" Yeah, they looking like it, man. They looking like pumpkins out there, bro. I ain't happy what I seen from the Nets. Look terrible, man. They look terrible. Wow, Miss Joette, she's holding no punches back. My brother Pac-Man ATL Tay in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Pac-Man ATL Tay. Tay, drop the link. Paul Nesbitt, what's going on? Yeah, Wayne Jr. Ben Simmons, man. This dude, bro. I thought he was the perfect fit for them. He played defense. This dude, man, he got layups. He just, bro, come on, man. You are a professional NBA player. You have to attempt to score. You are making them play 4-on-5. He's forcing them to play 4-on-5. That is ridiculous, bro. Or you go to the hole, make yourself cut to the basket. Bro, they need to trade that dude, bro. They need to trade him for Kyle Kuzma, somebody, man. It's terrible, bro. This dude don't even. That's wild, man. Dude is a professional NBA player. Cut to the basket like you want to. Like you want to score. Make yourself. Bro, he took one shot going into the third quarter. He only took one shot. What? Terrible, man. Terrible, bro. He took one shot going into the third quarter. Big Stepper brother in Super Chat. Blue, don't do Ben like that. Man, that's terrible, bro. Like, you gotta make yourself like, bro, go to the hole, pick and roll, do something. You know how many times he passed KD the ball and I'm looking, Kyrie the ball, and they cut to the basket. He just standing there, bro. He just standing there. Like, bro, what are you doing? Cut to the hole. Do something, man. Be aggressive. Like, oh, man. That is terrible to watch, bro. That's terrible, bro. That's terrible. Man, I told my son today, I said, I'm watching, I'm like, man, I see why KD won out, bro. Me and Swervo, what's going on? Jeremy 2684, what's going on? Bro, I'm looking and I'm like, this is KD has no hope. We get ready to waste that dude's talent, bro. We get ready to waste his talent, bro. Like, bro, Brooklyn need to go ahead, trade Ben Simmons for what you could get, or just trade KD, bro. Bro, that's terrible, man. Bro, make yourself a threat out there. Do something, bro. This dude is out there just standing there, bro. Like, what the? Cut to the hole. Do something, man. That is wow, bro. Like, bro, man, bro could be he could be averaging he could be averaging 18 points easy, man. Easy. Cut to the basket, little jumper right in the lane. That's it. Man, I'm watching it. I'm like, man, yeah, nah, bro, that's terrible. And then he fouled out. That's crazy. This dude, He took 3 shots. Edwards and Sharp came off the bench. Patty Mills, Summer, and Cam Thomas all took more shots than him coming off the bench, bro. That is terrible, bro. Nets is not gonna win like that, bro. It's over. It's over, bro. So yeah, but anyway, I'm about to say Ben Simmons. Devin Haney has been voided an opportunity. So to act like this dude is selling wolf tickets is irresponsible on the part of Paulie Malignaggi, who knows better. Like he said, who knows the business like he do? Right. You know the business all too well. You're very familiar with the business, right? So you're familiar with the business. You know the politics of the sport of boxing. So to tell the world that Devin Haney essentially been selling wolf tickets, calling out fighters, and then not trying to make the fights. That's irresponsible on the part of Paulie Malignaggi because he knows better. He knows way too better than that. Period. He knows better than that. Right? Because he knows the politics in the sport of boxing. The Nets need to trade for Rudy Gobert. If that dude is out there, he gonna stunt. Rudy Gobert is gonna stunt Karl Anthony Towns' growth. They don't fit together at all. They don't fit together at all. They need to go out there. So yeah, Paulie Malignaggi knows that the business of the sport of boxing has prevented Devin Haney and the politics from fighting those fights. So to act like he don't understand, Devin Haney doing all this and his biggest step up was Jorge Linares, and look how late it was when he fought Jorge Linares. That's terrible because he knows better than that. You understand? He knows that when he called out these fighters, like for instance, no slight, no disrespect. I'm just got to tell the truth. Tank just said he wanted Trice 1983. What's going on? Hey, bro, you out on the court. When you out there on the court, right? He said that Ben has been dealing with. See, this is. It's down here. It's down here. Amazing. Amazing. The phone is down here.
Okay, just bring it upstairs with you.
All right, well, turn it off because it's buzzing.
Oh, okay. I thought you turned it off. It says you turned it off.
No, it's buzzing.
All right.
Tiger X Boxer Channel, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said before the second Cambosis fight, Dev told Loma he would fight him. Instead, Loma said he needed a tune-up first. Exactly. Oh, man. Sorry, people. Marshall Law, my brother, what's going on? Hi, what's going on? DJ Casper Marine, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He says, same ish, different day. I just had to educate some homies at work about Loma and how he had a chance to fight Devin Haney. He don't want the smoke unless the return is worth it when he lose. Agreed. Maurice Roman, salute to my brother DJ Casper Marine, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Malik Woody, what's good? Yeah, come on, we all know this. He don't want to fight him. Now he wants to. He's 34 years old. He's not a champion. Dev have all the belts. He have nothing to lose. Nothing. Nothing. He have nothing to lose. Not a single thing. So of course he'll fight him right now. He's 34. He got a built-in excuse. So now, of course, he's going to do it. Cesar Martinez, what's going on? Now he's going to take the fight. Period. Don't get put to sleep by Tank or Ryan. Okay. Mike H, what's going on? Y'all gonna watch those fights and be very disappointed. Boss, we're at 357, brother in Super Chat. Blue need a good all-season cologne. Product. Product. Salute to my brother, Boss Red 357 in Super Chat. Damar Muhammad, what's going on? Salute to Kenya. Yeah, it's Chow Reek. What's good? Mike Ace, I really like to say, and salute. We appreciate you, bro. So Paulie knew that, man. So, then Paulie says, oh, it's not personal. But at the same time that he says it's not personal, right? He says he don't like the way Devin Haney was discrediting other champions, calling out fighters. But then at the same time, he's calling out fighters. He said that essentially he's selling wolf tickets. He's calling out fighters, then he's signing to fight somebody else. Yeah, because the fighters he's calling out ain't trying to fight him. That's why. Load the ball, what's going on? Tone Corleone, what's going on? Jared Hancock, what's going on? That's why. Period. Tank said that I want to fight Devin Haney next. Did he call his bluff? Or y'all just happy, right? Y'all just happy to say, well, he couldn't fight him because he signed to fight George Kambosos. He had to rematch him. Ryan Taylor, what's going on? Sure did, Tone Corleone. I sure did. I sent him a message on his channel and in his Instagram. Sure did. Michael Brown, what's going on? Come prove me wrong. Come prove me wrong. Sure did. I sure did. Ryan Taylor, what's going on? H Money, hashtag my brother. What's goody with you? You see what I'm saying? So with that said, he knows what it is. He knows that he said, like he said, right? No, they never want to show the receipts. So it's like this, right? He knows that, at Blue, what about Shakur Stevenson? Call Devin Haney. Did anybody call his bluff? Nope. No, fighters are not gonna. They claim to want to. Oh yeah, we're gonna fight Devin Haney. We'll fight. Tank said he wanted to fight him. What happened? Who's calling his bluff? Who's saying, man? See, I offered to fight this dude. Who's doing it? Cesar Martinez. Here goes another person that has no clue what he's talking about. Cesar Martinez. Haney is good for that. He calls out big name. Okay, when did he do it? Watch this now. Watch this now. When did he call out a big name and have a fight schedule? You said he's good for doing that, right? He calls out big names when he already has a fight schedule. Go ahead. Let's have this conversation, Caesar. When did he do that? Go ahead. Loma what? Loma what? You said Loma. Loma what? Loma what? When he was scheduled to fight under Logan's undercard. He didn't have to fight on Logan's undercard. He was looking to fight Lomachenko when Lomachenko beat Luke Campbell, and Lomachenko chose not to fight him when Devin Haney was his mandatory. Oh, you talking about that time? When Devin Haney chose to stay busy because Lomachenko said that he wasn't going to fight him, and Bob Arum said that he wasn't going to fight him, and Bob Arum said that Devin Haney signed with the wrong promotional company when he signed with Eddie Hearn with a co-promotional deal and his own company. Carlos Castillo, what's going on? Bumpy T, what's going on? Treyology 3, what's going on? We need you to get in the ring. I'm not getting in the ring. Coach Lamont, what's going on? Was you talking about that, Lomachenko? That Bob Arum said they're not fighting Lomachenko? They're going to petition to be franchised? That's the Lomachenko you're talking about? Booker Kenny, my brother, what's going on? He said, bro, I give you Brooke and Kenny Blue, I give you props for having patience with these people, but I'm not surprised because you're a family man. Yeah, I got a lot of kids. So go ahead, Mr. Martinez. Come on, come with it. What else you got? So he's calling out Lomachenko, because Lomachenko didn't want to fight. He had already announced that he was going to fight under Logan. Because what are you not understanding? What part of this tonight do you not understanding, Cesar Martinez? Hoodie Smoke, my brother in Super Chat, slow down, Blue. Man, the hate is real for them. Facts. Brother, what part of this are you not understanding? He was trying to fight Lomachenko before he even made the fight. Pay attention. It's not that hard. Okay? Bob Arum already told him they're not making a fight. So he was calling out Lomachenko to let you know that Lomachenko wasn't trying to make the fight. And he was trying to fight Lomachenko. What part of that don't you understand? 1 + 1 = 4 for you? Because it equals 2. El Rivi, that's a complete lie. Be honest with yourself and be honest to the sport of boxing. Don't tell people that both of these fighters are disliked. Lomachenko is not disliked. Where do you see this Lomachenko disliked? Man, stop it, man. See, y'all don't want to be telling the truth. Y'all be out here just saying anything, man. Oh, they're both disliked. Lomachenko is not disliked. Where? When? Show me. Prove it. Marcus Gibbs, what's going on? Where? Who you see discrediting Loma? Who you see telling the truth about Lomachenko's resume? Who? Where? Cesar Martinez, I'm going to stop talking to you because it's clear that you just can't. I don't know. Well, I don't understand, but I don't have time, brother. I'm not I can't sit here. I'm not a therapist. I'm not going to sit here and, continue to waste time. Carlos Castillo, what's going on? I just don't get it. What part of this are you not understanding? He already knew he was trying to call out Lomachenko and put him on the spot. What part of that don't you understand? Bob Arum already said they're not going to fight him. They already said that he signed the wrong company. So he was calling him out to put him on the spot. What part of that don't you understand, brother? And you know how many times fighters have fights already made and then they turn around and fight a bigger fight and they put that fight to the side? I know that personally. T. Well, what's going on? I know that personally. Real personally. And to give you another example, Andre Berto just gave you an example. He was 2 weeks away from a fight in training camp, preparing for a fight, and he said that Al Heyman called him and told him, you're not fighting that fight because Floyd said he's going to fight you now. Band up, what's going on? Band up, my brother said, Blue, I just sent you a super chat, but it won't pop up. Yeah, they're playing games. Fred Natera, what's going on? Not saying that there's anything wrong with it. It's a good promotion. No, it's not good promotion. He's not using it in promotion. He actually wants to fight Lomachenko. He's calling him out for a very long time. So he wasn't using him as promotion. And when did you see Lomachenko call his bluff? You never did. So why would you say he's using him as promotion when I just told you? They just don't, Maya Egypt. They just don't. It's amazing to me. They can't help themselves. Charles Bellamy, what's going on? Yeah. Big T, my brother, what's going on? How you feeling, great brother? He said, does Paulie live in your borough? No, Paulie lives in, I don't know where Paulie lives at now. Cesar Martinez, see, here he goes lying again. It's good for him to call out Tank now before the Cambosis Jr. rematch. See? Craig Rainey, what's going on? You see what I'm talking about? These false narratives just be created because people just can do whatever they want in the sport of boxing because the Wild Wild West. Tank Davis actually called out Devin Haney. Did you realize that? Did you know that? That Tank called out Devin Haney first? Mario Pereira, what's going on? Fred Natera, what's going on? Did you know that, Cesar Martinez, that Devin Haney was responding to Tank Davis? Look, Monica, the Queens, hey, I like when the Queens be, man, they be getting fed up quick. They're like, man, do away with this dude, man. Look, she just straight up switched the conversation. Hey, Big T, anytime, great brother. You family. He said, yeah, that's good promotion on both. Now it's good promotion on both parts. But you just said it was Devin Haney, like Devin Haney was using it for clout. Devin Haney didn't use it for clout. He's really responding because he really want to fight. He's really responding because he really wanted to fight. So what are you talking about? It's good promotion. Trice 1983, brother, becoming an official channel member, family member of this here, Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to my brother Trice. I appreciate you. The family appreciate you. The Queen Monica, she straight switched the conversation. She said, Blue, who would be better opponent for Spence if he move up to 154? I like Spence versus Harrison, but that might not happen. What other fighter is worthy you have? I don't like him fighting Tony Harrison out the gate. Tony Harrison is a very, very tough matchup. Very tough matchup. And I don't like him fighting Tony Harrison. Copperfield Philly, what's going on? I like him fight Erickson Lubin. Tony Harrison? No. Zav Urab, what's going on? No. Fight Erickson Lubin. Fight dude that Jamel Charles just fought. Batman Forever, aka 817 Bossy B, my brother. What's going on? Tony Harrison is a very, 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 very tough out. I view Tony Harrison as the best pure boxer at 175. Excuse me, at 154. I think that Tony Harrison is a problem. And I don't like that matchup. Not his first fight out. No way. Stay away from Tony Harrison. DOG215, my brother in the building. What's good? He said, I saw Tony Harrison at the weigh-in with Bumgarner. Yeah, Tony Harrison is that dude, bro. Dwayne Musandin, what's going on? Stay far away from him. Yeah, I know there's a storyline, but no, stay very far away from him. You fight Erickson Lubin is a good fight, or Brian Castano, something like that. But I would go Erickson Lubin. Power, boxer, athlete, big, southpaw, tricky, fight somebody like him, and that's how you test the waters. Nah, Tony Harrison, no, 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 no. Stay away from Tony Harrison. Patricia Shelton, where you been at, Queen? How you doing today? Stay far away from Tony Harrison. Far, far away from Tony Harrison. Once you get acclimated, Hollis to Hollywood. What's good, great brother? Yeah, you got to stay away from those types right out the gate. I'm not saying, Monica said Lubin too easy. Queen, no, he's not. Z, bro, what's going on? No, don't let that Fandora fight fool you. Erickson Lubin is not an easy fight for Errol. Stephen Bateman, brother in the super chat. Shakur versus Haney more interesting than Haney, Loma. I won't say that. They both, I would say it's the same level, Stephen Bateman. Hoodie Smoke, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says some people in the chat come straight out of a comic book. Even if Dev fight Loma and win, they will already have built-in excuse why Loma lost. Facts. This is a fact. Jason Rosario, yeah, that's a good fight. Jeez, was good. Yeah. They can't not put, like, see, this is why I want Paulie to come on, right? Why is Lomachenko on top 10 on the pound for pound list? For what? Give an explanation as to why Lomachenko is on the pound for pound list. B-Boy Pop 97, he said stencil stop Rosario. Possibly. Blue Lubin can't beat the best fighters in the division. He 0-2 Spence window. Yeah, you talking about Jamel Charlo and Fandora, but you talking about the upper echelon in the division, though, Queen. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? That's like Sean Porter and Danny Garcia losing to Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. You understand? Now Fandora is an anomaly. He's 6'6", massive arm reach. He's an anomaly. And then Jamel Charles is the best 154 pounder in the world. So to lose to them is not. How would Charlo beat Fandora? He'd break him down. Jamel would break him down. Jamel is very crafty. He don't get enough credit for his Jamel Charlo's skills and talent and ringside. All of that gets overshadowed by his by people judging him based off his who he is outside the sport of boxing, outside the ring, his character. People judge Jamel Charlo based off of his quote-unquote character outside the ring. It doesn't matter if you like him or not. The dude could fight, and he don't get nowhere near the credit he deserves because people are, I don't like his personality, I don't like this, and I don't like. Who cares? I don't care if you like his personality. That dude could fight, and because of that, he don't get enough credit for what that man can do in the ring. And I'm telling you, there's levels. Not taking anything away from Fandora. I like him. Very good fighter. It's gonna be tough for Jamel because the size, man, Jamel Charlo, man, is gonna find a way. And once a thing about Jamel Charlo, right, is Jamel Charlo is going to he computes information. You understand? Jamel Charlo, once he calculates the information he needs on you, he's gonna make adjustments. Robbie Alexander was gonna. You understand? And once he makes adjustments, it's over. And Fandora is not very he's showing me that he's an inside fighter. His mentality is not to fight on the outside. Although he should be an outside fighter, you would think, because of all his intangibles, his height, his reach, his length. You would think, man, this dude is a outside fighter. What question are you looking for, Monica? Maurice Roman, what's going on? So he's gonna change levels. He's gonna get it on the inside. See, Jamel Charlo is very, very smart. He's gonna work his way on the inside, and once he gets on the inside, he's gonna do all types of damage. Malik Woody was gonna all types of damage, and Fandara is not gonna be able to take. See, Fandara he's an inside fighter. Jamel is versatile. He can fight inside, outside. Jamel is not gonna stand there and wait for receipts from Fandara. Ball no, what's going on, great brother? That's not gonna happen. So what people think is gonna happen in that fight is just not gonna happen. Zafani Habak Yasharala, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue, supporting great brother. Salute to my brother Zafani Habak Yasharala, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. So, and Tone Force, what's going on? So what people think they're gonna see from Fandara and Jamel Charlo is not what you're going to see. Because Jamel is not going to stand there and wait for the receipts. You saw when Fandara just fought, what's the guy's name? The guy he just fought, that Errol beat up, or he knocked out. What was his name? Why is his name eluding me? Oh, Ocampo, right? Ocampo hit Fandara, boom, boom, boom. And he actually, I watched that fight with my kids, and I was showing my sons. And I'm looking, and I'm showing them. Watch this dude land punches, boom, boom, and stand there and wait for the receipt. They both was doing it. Boom, boom, and stand there and wait for the receipt. Boom, boom, and wait for the receipt. And boom, boom, and wait for, what are you doing? What are you doing? K Fine is 619, Blessings Queen, how you doing today? TJ Hill, what's going on? Hoodie Smoke, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Dev has to fight Loma just to get white validation. We know Devin is king, but as long as they got the great whole card, it will held over him. Yeah, we got to see what's going to be next with Dev. I'm hearing Dev is going to move up to 40. And his body won't allow it, then he got to move up. I would like to see Dev fight Lomachenko. But if his body can't hold up, move up. So yeah, I was showing my sons, right? I'm like, watch this. He'll land pump, boom, boom. And he's standing there waiting for the receipt. Bro, what is you waiting for the receipt for? Don't wait for receipts. OG Low, what's going on? Your credit is good. You understand what I'm saying? You don't need the receipts, brother. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the receipts. Get in, get out. Bum, bum, get out of there. Nope. Ocampo, landing punches. Boom, boom, boom. And stand there waiting for the receipt. And let Fandora go back at him. Boo, boo. Boo, boo. You can't do it. Jamel's not going to do that. Jamel's not going to do that. Jamel is not going to stand there and wait for no receipts from Fandara. He's just not. Jamel's going to get inside. He's going to move. And Jamel's defense is way more solid than the Campbell. And everybody, his defense is more solid than Lubin's. So Jamel catches punches. He slides. He uses momentum. He's a better counterpuncher than they are too. So when he does fighting the inside and he goes to counter him, Jamel's gonna, he's gonna slip punches, parry punch. Man, it's completely this levels. It's not gonna look the same. Jamel Charlo don't get nowhere near the respect he deserves. Nowhere near. And again, it's because people don't. They talk about his character outside the ring, his personality outside the ring. And that's incorrect. It's not, that shouldn't happen. So it's just you know, it is what it is, man. Jamel Charlo is levels, man. Is AB fighting Rolly? Ryan and Tank, who you got? I got Tank. Big step up, brother. Super chat. I think Adams and Rich Jamal next. Will great fight. Yeah, that's a good fight. I think that might be next. Blue, what flaws do Haney have that is concerning? What do Haney has to do to be unstoppable? Flaw that he has that I don't like that he does is he continues to lean. He's predictable. Alan Maddox was gonna Fidel Montego was gonna Bumpy T was gonna. He has a tendency to dip to his right all the time. He dips with his defense. He dips. No, you don't need to start knocking out process. He just gotta just sharpen up on his defense. He gets hit at times pulling out, and he dips. That dip bothers me. And you dip in this side, dip in that. He got caught by Campbell a couple of times. You can't do that dip when you're fighting Tank or Lomachenko. Lomachenko will collect points, clean points. They want to give it to him anyway. And Tank will knock you out. You do that dip and you're irresponsible with your defense when you do that. I don't know why he does it, but he does it every single fight. He just he has a tendency to. You see, Cambosa's picked up on it a couple of times. I am Danny 716. He said, Monica, yes, he does start again. No, stop. Don't spew that nonsense in here, brother. We don't do that. That's for amateur boxing talk. We ain't amateur boxing talking here. You don't need knockouts to win fights. It's not what you need at all. I am Danny. You don't need no knockouts. Don't tell the queen he got to start knocking. You know he don't got to start knocking people out. Floyd wasn't out here knocking out people. Shakur ain't out here knocking out people. You understand? You don't need to start getting no knockouts. That's not. It's called boxing. It's the sweet science. You understand? That's what it's called. It's called the sweet science. Lomachenko out here knocking out people? No. A win is a win is a win. It's called boxing. It's not called rock'em sock'em robots. Right relationship. What's going on? Bumpy T, my brother. What's going on? That's the problem. You get over enamored with knockouts, and then you start missing the sweet science part of it. Chilltown Major. What's going on? It's called boxing. It's called sweet science. Hit and not get hit. Not about power. Your power is a added. See, that's the problem when people look at Tank Davis. They always talk about knockouts. E-Dub, what's going on? And overlooking his skill set. Tank ain't just a knockout artist. He's a boxer that sets up his knockouts. That's what Tank is. He set up Rolly. He set up Mario Barrios. He set up Leo Santa Cruz. You don't need power. Paulie Malignaggi is a 2-time world champion, and he got 7 knockouts in 40-plus fights. So that goes to show you right there. Paulie Malignaggi has like 40-something, 45 fights in his career, and he has 2 knockouts total, 7 knockouts total. Well, that tells you everything you need to know. He's a 2-time world champion. So you don't need knockouts. Knockouts is Floyd Mayweather's not. Floyd Mayweather had 50 fights and 27 knockouts. So that means almost half of his fights went the distance. He said, yeah, he set up Rolly Romero. That ain't saying much. Yeah, Luis Pente. But he also set up 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer who's a Hall of Famer, Leo Santa Cruz. Nicholas Simmons was going on. Lenny Ash was going on. He also set up Mario Barrios, to get knocked out. He also set up Pedraza to get knocked out. So what are you talking about? It's called boxing. Knockouts is good. It's exciting. And it's great to have knockout power. For sure. I ain't gonna, and nobody should turn down having the power. IG King, Vilco, my brother, become an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. We appreciate you, King. I appreciate you. I am Danny. He said, I'm just saying Haney don't KO fighters he should be. Is Lomachenko KO fighters that he should be knocking out? Just asking for a friend. Lomachenko has 11 knockouts. Teofimo Lopez. How many knockouts does Teofimo Lopez have? 14. Who's Lomachenko knocking out? I'll wait. Who's Lomachenko knocking out? Loma can't fight. Oh, bro. Come on, I am Danny. Come on, brother. No, man. Nah, I ain't going. T.O. sucks and Loma can't fight. Michael H. said Nicholas Walters. He knocked out Nicholas Walters? I ain't see that. That's news to me. And everybody else here. He ain't knock out Nicholas Walters, brother. Sterling Mantis, what's going on? He ain't knock out Rigo either. What are y'all talking about? Y'all watching boxing? Alan Mattis, he knocked out Luke Campbell? He did? Maya Egypt, have a great night, Queen. Yeah, I'm about to go call it a night myself. Is Thurman too much for a tank? Thurman Masenda, is KO and TKO the same thing? That is a ridiculous comment. How could KO and TKO be the same thing? If I knock you out, then you're not conscious. If you TKO, you're conscious. It's two separate things. So how could it be the same thing? I knock you out, you got knocked out. Ryan Garcia got knocked out. Nicholas Walters was sitting on a stool and said, I don't want to fight no more. That's not the same thing. What are you talking about? On that note, I got to get out of here. We just start saying anything to justify things. How could it be the same thing? Christopher Schaefer, what's going on, great brother? Swat Jones, what's going on? He says the same. How could it be the same thing, brother? How? All right, brother, I gotta get out of here. I ain't got no more energy. Y'all just be draining me sometimes, boy. Is one thing is knockout and the other is TKO, technical knockout. It's a reason it's TKO and KO. And on that note, I'm out, man. My brother Bish, have a great night, people. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. You already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. Monica, see you tomorrow, Queen.